Morbin time.
No, I didn't name it that.
Uh,
Well, it's live, so you can figure
I
out what the
know.
name is. Tell me what the name is, Jared. Tell me what the name
Is that
is.
it right there?
First one to put it in the chat.
MJ
You
the
should get a grip tape.
musical.
I went with that because that's unique. You know what I'm saying? Like I was like, what's a unique
Nah, but Madam
title?
Web is topical.
But I
Came
figured
out
Madam
last
Web.
week.
Yeah, but like,
Well, that's the thing, is that the M in MJ the musical stands for Madam Web.
all right, I'll edit the
Madam
title.
Web,
You're right.
the musical.
Why won't this?
What if it's Madam
send?
Web the
Madam Web the musical. Wait,
Yeah.
Pretty
Did you
good.
guys? Did someone see Mean Girls? Mean Madam Web the Girls.
Jerry saw that as well. Over the show, episode 89. 89. It's a big one.
Get in.
About to get to the 90s. We should do only 90
Oh,
We
shit.
should do only 90 movies in the 90s.
And then music: Pearl Jam, Nirvana, Two Princes,
Yeah.
the President of the United States of America,
Yeah. Yeah.
Offspring,
Uh-huh.
Tony Hawk 2.
I don't know if that was in the 90s.
Wait.
I don't know if that was in the 90s. We'll have to check that.
Yeah, we should check that. And then, is it Spider-Man in the first one and Wolverine in the second one? Because whatever one was Wolverine, but I was referencing.
Over the
Or
show.
is that 3? Is he in 3? Let's get the bottom. Tony
Tubi,
Hawk.
Nick D,
I had to type.
live from New York City, Jarvis Jerry.
Beep boo bapu. Pals.
Oh, all right. So that was the intro. Bada bing, bada boom. Wild 90s. Maybe we'll discuss that. And maybe we'll do that.
Just gonna give it a.
New thumbnail. We were discussing that before we pressed the live button. Jerry created a new thumbnail. Congrats, Jerry, for the new thumbnail. Very
Thank you,
cool.
Jerry.
Very cool. Very cool.
You know, thing to do. Wanted to do the multi-armed handshake.
It fits with Madam Web. Spidery, surreal, dreamlike.
We should maybe, Jerry, how hard would it be to switch what the images behind the three of us are?
Easy. That's a separate layer.
We could. That would be cool if we had like if there was 3 different movies or something. We put those behind the 3 of us.
I feel
That's a
like
good
it should
idea.
always be like Venom, Morbius, and Venom 2.
Yeah.
Or I guess we do Nick T's idea.
The three best movies we've ever covered over the show.
Yeah.
Skinamarink.
Skinamarink. Oh, Skinamarink would for sure be one.
Yeah.
I mean, it would just be like a black little box at that point.
Yeah, exactly. With digital
or weird Legos.
Digital noise on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Legos.
All right. Well, let's jump into some topics. We don't have any. I said we were going to do it. I don't even know if that was last week when I said we were doing some type of tier list. I don't have any tier list in mind. Oh, no, it was going to be a. Oh, I'll look for this. Hold on. What's his name that had passed on?
Carl Weathers.
Oh.
Over the show. Who's Carl Weathers?
Let me see if there's a Carl Weathers.
A true titan.
I'm not seeing one.
Well, you're doing something, so I can.
I'll have to make one. Oh! I'm sorry. Didn't even realize it was on me. Okay, boom, me off tops. No, Jerry got it. I'll look up this. I don't think there is one. I think I have to make a Carl Weathers tier list, and I'm not gonna do that right now while we're live because then I'll be distracted. And like that last week, Nick D, I want to apologize. I was fooling around the whole time you were talking about anime, making those stupid farts and shit.
I don't think so. Like that's you.
Jerry made the best one.
Ready to go.
Yeah.
We should.
Me and Jer were after
another one.
After last week's episode. Me and Jer had a whole long conversation about maybe doing some type of like
Themed. Like when we know it's gonna be themed.
seasonal ones too, like
Yeah.
holiday ones
Yeah,
and
yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
Like we have some ideas. So maybe during like Christmas and stuff, we're gonna have sound bites that are just Christmas themed. Or
The island's gonna look all different.
yeah, if we do our cyberpunk episode, which will hopefully happen one day, we'll have just like sound bites for you know, yeah,
Robot sound, or RoboCop
yeah,
sound.
yeah,
Hell
yeah,
yeah.
Transformers,
Yeah.
right? Like no,
Yeah.
yeah,
Exactly.
yeah.
Yeah.
Or our Dune episode, you know, we'll get some Dune sound bites. I don't know.
I think June's coming back to IMAX at some point because 2's coming out.
Yeah,
And it's like, oh, we could always see it again in theaters before 2.
yeah. Okay, all right. Strays, not that good. You know, the idea of it, genius. It looks really cool and it's very well done, like the way they look and stuff. But the joke and like, it's a lot of like poop, humping stuff, dumb, like really like I think this is made for like middle schoolers. It's like an edgy middle schooler movie.
It's a good idea. Whatever. Like Karina's favorite scene, which I wasn't paying attention to, is when Will Ferrell's dog is humping the statue and is like talking about his son or something. You know how that's kind of like a reoccurring joke. Like Karina kept dying of laughter where it's like I missed the initial joke of it. So I was just like, I don't get what is happening. I don't see what was funny. So like for me, first viewing, completely missed it all. So that stuff never hit for me later.
I just had higher hopes for it, maybe, is what I was thinking too. I went into it being like, oh, this could be really cool.
The scene.
And it, yeah, I knew exactly. I didn't think that was funny, Jer. No offense. Like, none of it really hit for me.
Through it or something. Yeah.
None of it hit for me, bro. And I don't know why. I wanted, like, there's a couple moments that are like, you know, like I got a chuckle laugh smile, but not like a full anything.
One thing, they didn't like CGI their mouths
A little
moving,
bit.
though. They just
Yeah.
had them.
No, there's a little bit of CGI
Okay.
mouse. And it looks good.
Okay.
It looks good.
That's I was gonna say at least that it was better. Oh yeah, and the whole they spent all their money on this CGI eagle. For whatever reason. You could tell that's where they put all their money because it's like, okay, that bird, I guess, looks pretty real, but I don't understand why.
But it didn't talk. It didn't have a voice. It was just it
was a normal bird. It was a normal bird, but like you could tell.
Oh, when they see that scene, go back.
Oh,
go back. One more.
That was actually funny.
That was actually funny with the dog, and he's like, "Goddamn voiceover dogs." Yeah. That part was actually funny. That got me a little bit. I was like, okay, that was one of the ones where I like smiled, like, okay, that was good. But but a lot of it was just really like I felt like it was written for a very, very younger audience, and like.
Oh, bro,
kids.
Like a 12-year-old. Like, oh man, this would be the movie that I'd be like quoting all school year for sure. Yeah. If you didn't see it, not really missing anything.
Yeah, you're not missing anything. I'm not. I went
in
like
Spanish. It's called "hijos de perra," which is like sons of bitches. That is a better. Should have been called "sons of bitches."
And what's his name? That is a funny ass name, Nick D. But what's his name?
Yeah. Way better.
And Ricardo O'Farrell.
No, who's the owner?
Will Forte. I saw Will Forte.
MacGruber.
Yeah, Will Forte.
Didn't hit it out the park. It just like he wasn't.
Nah, he was like an over the top like.
It was it was too over the top.
Like land it.
Cartoonish.
Like he, it was just like that level of like hating a dog is like what? I don't know. It's a thing of like he divorces his wife, and so it's like his wife
or breaks up with his girlfriend, right?
So
something or other. Yeah,
maybe that's exactly what it is. That they break up. And then yeah, it's just he's just mean to him. But yeah, I don't know. It's fine.
Yeah, I breaking news, boys, and I don't think anyone's gonna be too surprised. There are no Carl Weather tier list tops made, so that will be something I have to spend some
Well,
time. So next
I
week's
was gonna
episode,
say we might change that.
yeah, I'm gonna make it. I'm making it. Um, but for now, boys
Six
and
three.
girls,
It's a little.
I give it a C. I give it a C because I do appreciate the idea. The idea gives them a
Mm-hmm.
C, and I'd like to see them try it again, right? But this one just didn't hit it out of the park. Something there though. There's something there.
Um.
C from Tubi. Well, Jared, did you watch
Yeah,
it recently?
I did a while ago. A couple months ago, maybe.
Did we talk about
I don't
it?
remember what I gave it. Mm-hmm.
Oh wow.
Talked about it. I think. Pretty sure. Um. Yeah, I'll say for that reason of like, oh, that'd be cool if they made somebody try to do a similar thing. They try to do it again, whatever. It's like I'll say C plus. You know,
Okay.
it was. I didn't want to like turn it off, but yeah, it wasn't as funny as I was like hoping it was gonna be.
Yeah.
For having those two as your stars, I think it'd be amazing.
Yeah. Exactly, Nick D.
'Cause I don't know if I saw like any trailers or promotion for it. You know.
I did. I saw the
This is the
same.
this is the first I'm hearing about it.
I saw a lot of the same trailer a lot. And I think the trailer actually was really good compared to like what the movie was.
One of those like the trailer was the
I thought so.
best part of it.
Yeah.
Classic. Just wanted to see what the director had done. Okay, nothing really. Oh, I didn't like that one. I saw that, didn't care for it.
What?
Barb and Star go to Vista Del Mar. Didn't care for it.
Okay.
Yeah. C and C plus. Strays, not missing anything. Average, maybe a little bit above it. Who knows? Uh, you know, if you're gonna watch it, I think we know a little good place you could watch that movie
DVD Depot.
and
Hell
have
yeah.
yourself a good
Hell
little
yeah.
time.
Nice.
Do you guys
DVD.
have a better dog movie to recommend? If you're not gonna watch Strays,
Okay, I'll have to think about that.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
I mean,
Um,
all dogs go to heaven off tops, Nick D.
that's a great movie, but that's a rough movie.
Yeah.
Movie's pretty darn sad. Yeah, yeah.
It-
Great movie though. Yeah.
you know, I haven't watched it since I was a kid, which seems even weirder. I bet it's a lot more messed up than I remember.
Homeward Bound, uh, Where the Red Fern Grows, Cujo, the whole Airbud franchise. Beethoven.
I'm gonna go with yeah, Beethoven.
Dope. Scooby Doo.
Who watched this? Is this you, Nick D?
Yeah, I watched this. Do you guys know who Lizzie Borden is? That like lady
yeah,
that killed her parents
chopped up
with
her
an axe.
family.
Yeah, yeah.
Yup.
It's like a movie about it, and it's good. It's a intense drama. Like it has like an angle about like why she did it, but like it's a historical event, so it's like yeah, it's with her axing her parents. Um, it's interesting. It's an intense movie. A lot of crazy stuff is kind of introduced, and then it's like yeah, but get to that because killer parents.
Hmm.
I'd recommend it if you're looking for like a historical. It's like a cool. Is this Victorian? Like, is this that time? It's like if you're looking for like a Victorian kind of period piece that's like brutal and like it's pretty.
1892. Yeah, turn of the century.
Yeah, turn of the century. I wouldn't say it's gory. Oh, and that's also another thing. It's
Oh, it's Kristen
Savon.
Stewart.
Yeah, Chris Stewart and Chloe Sevigny. It's got a good cast. It's got go down. Who's the uncle? The uncle's great. Everyone
This
loves
guy.
who? No. Is it Darren? No. Man, where is this guy? How is he not like he's like
What?
one of the like I want to be like, is he the guy to the hill. Yeah, go to all casting really quick. I don't mean to spend too much, but this guy's awesome. He's good in it, and he's like a bad guy. Wow.
I mean, he's now just alphabetical.
Where? So let me see the
Just
Bordens. He's the uncle, Andrew Borden, dad. What? Anyway, there's a really good actor in it that like I should know his name. He's one of those guys where you're like, oh, this guy's like in every awesome. Uh,
I don't
that's
know.
so weird that he's not like front and center. But yeah, I recommend it. I'd give
Are
it
you
like
sure?
yeah. I mean, I definitely. Is it John? Go back one. Just because of the picture, is it Dennis O'Hare? John Morse, like next to Jody?
I don't recognize any of these people.
No.
Mm-mm.
Oh wait. Go back up. Oh no,
Oh,
like
pal.
same guy. Is there just like a picture of
Yeah,
him? Because like what?
yeah,
Like,
yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, now it's just
he's like in like
pal.
full makeup there. So I'm like, is that him? I don't know. I think it's that guy. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's that guy.
Getting some decent ads tonight, Jer. They're not.
This guy?
No.
Well, I think that's
Oh,
Yeah. There you
this
go.
guy.
That guy. Yeah, you know stuff. He's in American Horror.
I don't.
He's good. He's a good actor.
Now I'm very curious as to all this fuss over him.
Yeah, let's see it,
So I
Jerry.
don't know. He's in one episode of American Horror Stories, bruh.
Mm, well, that's American Horror
American Gods.
Story. Isn't there American Horror
No,
Story? Isn't that
American
like the
Horror
first one?
Story.
It was always called
I
American Horror Stories. I feel like that's like a Mandela.
Yeah. Do you think that's people going into the past and changing it, and it's
I
like our
do,
memories
Yeah.
do. But yeah,
readjusting?
I recommend it. Good movie.
Yeah, I guess he was in something I watched recently, maybe. His face sort of looks familiar.
Dallas Buyers Club.
Yeah.
And what'd you give it?
I'd give it like a B. Like I feel like I would give it an A. Like I feel like it's deserving of an A, but like I almost feel like an A implies that I'm gonna watch it. I'm probably not. But I enjoyed watching. So solid B.
It got the
Definitely
job
would
done.
recommend, but
That's
like it got the job done, but I'm not gonna like watch it
I understand that. That's a B. That's a
yeah,
B.
again.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
a fair.
That's a fair. Yeah,
fair
that's a fair
assessment.
assessment for sure. Great call out, Nate. T.
Nice. We randomly put this on the other
Sci-fi
night.
channel.
Think we're watching it on
Peacock?
maybe like Netflix, maybe Hulu. I don't know, man. I'll check. We'll see. But it's funny. It's
Okay.
a silly little
Sycamore.
comedy.
I like that guy. I don't know. He's another one of those guys. Like I don't know his name, but I like that actor.
Oh, Netflix.
Okay, yeah, yeah. I guess we're watching on Netflix, but I guess we're gonna have to watch that third season somewhere else on the Peacock.
Interesting, right? They ain't got the third.
But yeah, he is an alien, and I guess he was like sent to Earth to destroy it, but his ship crashes, and so he's trying to blend in, and he finds all the pieces to his ship, and the guy he took the body over is a doctor of a small town, and so it's a lot of like comical situations of like uh dealing with people and just being like, oh, is it her tits or is it his dick or something, and so the rest of the doctors are like, oh, he's just weird, he kind of comes off as weird. It's like that weird border of like, oh, ha 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 ha, he's barely getting away with it. And then they're like this kid. There's some people who just can see the aliens just because, and this kid is one of them. And so it's him trying to convince everybody that this guy is an alien, but the kid's like he's like a little bit of the weird guy at school, so no one really believes him.
Would you
It's fun.
say it's like as good as Third Rock from, which is like, is that the best Alien TV show?
Yeah. Well, I don't know because I haven't watched any of the OG one. Geez,
And I guess you could also say Star Trek counts as an Alien show. Yeah, so.
Well, and you got
But
like
is it good? Is it like Third Rock?
what's the one with Robin Williams?
Oh, Mork and Mindy. Mork and
Uh,
Mindy was good. I liked Mork and Mindy.
l- like yes to Third Rock, but like a different sort of silly in a way. Like
Third Rock was really good.
Third Rock was a
Let's not.
it's a thing where the like the police like they found he like killed the person that the body that he took over, and then he like dumped the body in a lake, and then somebody found the foot, so like the police are like looking for a murderer and this and
yeah.
that, and but then also the other big nemesis is two kids, so it's like that weird like, oh, the police
Almost like
can't figure it
Invader
out, but like
Sim.
these
Mm.
yeah. So it's again, it's like a different kind of silly.
And in the
But
show, does he
it's
have a
good.
relationship?
So I think that's starting. I think it's gonna be one of those classic like that's I think like the he works with her, like she's a nurse or the other doctor.
Oh, that's what he looks like
Even
without
like
it.
Third Rock,
Wait, go back, Jerry.
What?
where he had the mask or the alien.
Yeah,
But yeah.
that's what he
Yeah.
looks like.
Yeah, and she can see him too. But yeah, he totally is like, I'm gonna murder people. So it's like it's a like there is a like he's trying to just straight kill people, but then there's these two kids who are like, we're gonna foil your plan.
Is he murdering people though? Like, is he out there just like slowly taking over the world? Or no? He's focusing on
Um
getting the ship.
yeah, he's like focusing on getting the ship, and maybe it's like flashbacks or something. I don't know. But yeah, I don't know. It's definitely going to be one of those you can tell, like, oh, the longer he's on Earth and like helping people because he's the body's a doctor, like, it's
Mm-hmm.
that.
And
Um,
Mm-hmm.
what's that guy from? Can you click on the main dude,
Yeah.
please? And thank
Um,
you. I know him from something
yeah, like so he's like in a big show, right? Like, isn't like
or movie.
yeah,
No,
some Star
Rogue One,
Wars,
no.
Firefly. Oh,
Knight's
he's that
Tale,
guy
Night
in
a
Tales
Knight's
from the
Tale. A
Crypt,
Fire.
Knight's Tale. Yeah, that's
the
what I.
goofy friend.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. That's
great
I
movie.
hate
You should all
that.
watch that.
That's what I know him
Knight's
from.
Tale's awesome.
Knight's Tale for sure.
100%.
The Star Wars thing too. It looks like
Oh,
he's
he's
a voice.
Clayface.
He's Clayface. That's
In what? In Harley
Yeah.
Quinn? Oh wow,
In
yeah.
Harley Quinn, yeah.
that's amazing. That's my favorite character. That's
Yeah.
amazing.
Mm-hmm.
He's so good in that. Especially this past season where he's in Vegas. Best episode.
Oh, yeah.
He was in MODOK for 2 episodes too. So
As Arcade.
he does a lot of cool voice acting. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
Aladdin.
okay, and he was in Arrested Development. Oh yeah, and he was in Santa Clarita Diet. That was the thing we had just watched.
Pastor. He's the pastor in Arrested Development. I remember that. Okay, yeah.
He's in Deadpool 2.
Huh. He's
But
had a good career. He's had a great career.
Yeah,
I
dude,
do
he's
also
been
think there was
working
something,
consistent.
or I feel there was something in the '90s he was in though. Oh,
Yeah,
that Dale
yeah, like
Tucker. I don't
for
know if I've
sure,
ever
like
seen it, but I've seen the
Firefly.
cover.
What have you from
What?
What?
The Tucker and Dale versus Evil.
Yeah, dude, that's what. Yeah,
Like I don't know
exactly.
if I've ever seen
Exactly.
it,
Mm,
but
yeah.
I don't think
that
I.
one 310 to Yuma. I love that movie.
I like that movie.
I love that movie.
Dodgeball.
Yeah. This guy.
Dodgeball.
He's Steve the pirate.
Oh, Steve. Yeah. Okay. So for sure, that's like the whole like. Oh, I know it was when I was younger.
A Knight's
Besides
Tale,
Nighttale.
dude. A Knight's Tale and Steve the pirate.
Yeah.
28 Days too.
It's
Patch
Patch
Adams.
Bro, he's had a
Adams.
career, bro.
Strangers with Candy.
What a career.
Andy. Tudyk. Tudyk. Alan. I don't know why I said Andy's right there. Sorry, Alan.
Toy Story
good
slip.
stuff. We're a couple episodes in, so this should have been a lot shorter. Sidetracked. But yeah, right now, right now I'm enjoying it. I'd give it a B.
Nice.
I'd give it a B.
Nice.
It's a cool thing. I
Nice.
find myself paying more attention to it than expected.
And where did you watch it again?
I think we're watching it on Netflix right now, but I guess all 3 seasons are on Peacock if you don't want to have to switch.
DVD Depot.
Nice.
DVD Depot. 2 places.
Nice.
That being one. Maybe support where it was originally showing. Sci-Fi Now, and then they'll make more shows like this instead of Netflix. Because then Netflix will just make like, a half-ass version.
Well, Sci-Fi Now just became like a production, like Sega. How they went from like we make consoles to we just make games.
Yeah.
Which just seems to be where it's probably to end up for Sci-Fi. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I watched this movie because it's up for Best Picture and up for a bunch of other awards. Bradley Cooper up for an award. That lady up for an award. Sarah Silverman plays his sister in it. Highlight of the whole entire thing for me was seeing Sarah Silverman.
Does she have a big part?
A decent big part, but it's really, dude. Here's the whole thing about the movie. I thought it was going to be a lot more heavily about his music career. It's really about the relationship between him and his wife, because he was like a closeted gay dude, right? But then like after she passes on, he just goes full like out, I think is what the whole storyline is. And really it's about she gets sick, and there's the ins and outs of their relationship and not much to do with the music. And the sister like
And
introduces him. Yeah. He's the greatest American composer.
What's his name?
Dude,
And it's not John Williams.
no. It should, yeah, it should be, right? It should be. It's not just
Leonard Bernstein.
There you go.
Oh, Leonard. Okay, for sure. Leonard. I didn't know that. Wow. There's a movie on Leonard. That's awesome.
And it's cool.
Oh,
wait.
wow.
Isn't that 3 dudes down? Under Bradley Cooper, 2 dudes down. Isn't that homie from Ugly Betty, Jerry?
Yeah.
That's interesting. I didn't see him in the movie, but I do recognize him. But yeah, movies, it's totally an Oscar movie. You know what I'm saying? Where it's just like long talking pieces between him and the wife. And I was thinking it was going to be more about like his upcoming, like it starts off and it's like, boom, he's already like kind of up in the mix as far as his career is concerned. And it's like, right, like, it's just mainly about him and his wife. Because they have kids.
You should watch Tar. That's definitely more about
The composing and crazy stuff.
Oh wow! They're
like
wait, is Tar this year or
last year?
last year.
There's 2.
No, this is this year's Tar.
Okay.
Great point, Jer. Great point, Jer. 2 years in a row, they've had a movie about a composer. Well, this one's a biop. No, this is a biop, dude. This is like a biop, but focusing on one part of his life more than like the other stuff. And they mention the other stuff. Don't get me wrong. There's a couple scenes of him. There's one where he looks old because it jumps from time periods, and they do it interesting too. Like in the early days, like it's black and white, and it's SD, so it's square. And then as the movie goes on, it gets to like color and wide, or color squared, and then color wide. There's Sarah Silverman.
That's really cool.
And they do it's well done. You know what I mean, Nick? Like it's 2 hours. it's worth a watch if you like to watch the Oscar stuff. But do I super say recommend it? Not if you're not into that kind of thing. If you're into that,
Yeah.
you're probably already going to be watching it. So I don't really
Yeah.
need to
Yeah.
sell you on it.
Yeah.
I don't.
What's going on with that guy's face? Is that AI?
I
Are
think
there
it's a
like
shadow.
AI
I think
actors?
no. I don't. I think it's a weird shadow. Maybe I don't know.
Yeah.
I do see that Nick right on his
Yeah.
forehead
Yeah.
kind of vibe. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd give it a B.
Okay.
For that
Fair
kind of
statement.
movie. It's like Nick D said. It was. I enjoyed watching it, but I don't think I'll ever go out of my way to watch that again. You know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Really juiced for Sarah Silverman to see her in like a serious motion picture. I thought that
Yeah,
was
that's
kind of
great.
with Bradley Cooper starring in it and stuff. I was like, damn, Sarah
Yeah.
Silverman on the up and up. And him looking old and stuff, it works.
Yeah.
It's interesting. Like right there, that's him in the bottom corner, Bradley Cooper.
There's
Because they have it like it's his whole entire life. You start off with him when he's like a younger man and he gets the job, and then you kind of just jump periodically throughout like big moments of his relationship with his wife.
Right on.
Netflixer, I give it a B. Flat, a B flat.
nice. I mean, yeah.
I might check that out. Yeah, like
Yeah.
it's an interesting idea. Didn't know anything about this movie. It's awesome.
And Nick, because you know the music side of things, like you might appreciate it on a different level.
Yeah, exactly. I was like, oh wow, I didn't know there was a Leonard. I watched the first 2 episodes of this from the 90s, 1990. There's only 3 episodes, and they're all on YouTube. Um, it's straight up Blade Runner. Like it's cool. It's anime Blade Runner. Check it out on. It's worth it.
Is it like,
Well, I mean, I haven't finished it.
What's it called? Ghost in the Shell at all? Some things look.
Wait, what's the art?
Yeah.
Oh wait, which one's the art style? That's what it looks like the whole episode.
No, I think those are from like the comics or like promotional stuff because it's like it looks like 90s anime. It kind of looks like like Akira and that like era.
This?
Not even like I don't know any of the like none of like I'm like that's not a character I've seen. Like this is all just like the vibe of it, I guess. Like, but like, yeah, like so far like none of that was the actual like show.
Interesting.
But it's all just like it's super cyberpunk. It's about like these 2 androids that are like running amok, and there's like this whole team that's like of cops that's like built to take down like androids. And it's like this android's like the most advanced, and it's AI, and yeah, it's just more just kind of cyberpunk. I'm reading Neuromancer, great, finished 200 True Electric Sheep. So yeah, just more cyberpunk for that one episode. So I'm sure I'll bring it back up when I finish it.
It's getting all cyberpunk jazzed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Still playing the game, still playing Cyberpunk, working my way through it. Tubes, you remember that mission with the mayor where you're investigating the mayor's death? I'm doing that one again. Yeah,
Wow.
yeah. Yeah, it looks like that. It looks like that.
That doesn't. It's not. And that's all. That's on YouTube. Is that on YouTube legally or DVD Depot?
DVD Depot. I think it's one of those things where it's just it's like
Some
the copyright. I
Peacock.
don't know. Like yeah, just no one. Yeah, it's multiple places. Like, and I just happen to watch it on YouTube. And it's like you can watch it in I think it's 90 minutes altogether, and like there's each episode up, and there's also a version that's just like one thing straight through. Because I think it's a spin-off of another show, but because of legal issues, they had to stop it after 3. So it's just like I don't even know if it's really going to finish anything or if it ends abruptly. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
But it looks cool.
Interesting.
Yeah.
How'd you hear of it?
When last week I was talking about that Ryujin Z. It's just also up there with like 90. Like it was probably on some video or some list I saw.
Interesting. Nice.
They're just like that look. I like anime from that era.
Mix into the hand drawn.
Yeah, when it's all drawn and painted.
Paper.
Awesome. Exactly. I've just been trying to watch all that shit. I can't.
Object.
Lucy, this
I
is the
watched
one
this.
about the pills, or this is the one? What is this one? I remember this one, but I didn't.
Yeah, like the drugs or
Yeah,
whatever.
that you use like
Um,
100% of your brain, or
yeah,
yeah.
exactly. It's fine. I want I want to watch Atomic Blonde, but that's just not anywhere to stream. And this is, so I was like, oh, it'll be the same. And it's just, I don't know, it's just not. It's whatever. There's like, um, he's like a professor talking about evolution and stuff. So then all of a sudden, there's just like weird, like planet Earth type scenes interspersed with it, and it's just like, I don't know, like what? No, this is a theater movie. If it's a TV movie, that's acceptable. Theater movie, nah, I don't know, weird vibe. And yeah, that's like the drug. I don't know. The stuff she did was fine.
What did
It
she do?
wasn't like
Like, what did she do with 100% of her
it,
brain?
um I don't know. She like basically became the internet.
She
She like
became
integrated.
the internet.
She like
Ah,
integrated with a computer. You
the,
know,
the
it's like
classic
the
internet thing.
more it, exactly. The more you use the brain, the more computer you are. Which is basically it. Yeah, the more her brain unlocked, the more energy she needed. So when she was like reaching 100%, she was at some computer thing and she was like, ooh, reaching out to, and it looked like Venom stuff.
Mm.
And yeah, basically just integrates into
Morgan Freeman's in
the,
it.
Can you find a
yeah,
picture
he's a
of that? I
professor.
want to see that. See the Venom stuff.
Um, and disappears and then it ends.
Interesting.
Spoiler.
Spoiler.
Oh, like Lawnmower Man. Isn't that also kind of Lawnmower Man?
Kinda.
Doesn't he get sucked into the computer and becomes like?
Yeah.
Lawnmower Man.
Wow, that's straight up Venom. That's crazy. And she has a snake eye. For some reason.
Hmm.
And I don't
And is
know
that
what
her about
that
to?
was.
Is that like a chimp? Is that like an ape that she's about to touch in the top
It's a
left?
Lucy.
They're
So
doing
like
Oh,
the.
she then
oh,
hits a
she's not
thing where
Lucy.
it's like, no, she is also Lucy. It's a,
Oh, Lucy
oh,
squared.
step in evolution. Where it's like she hits the internet and all the energy, and then is like at every moment in time,
Where's
and
Oscar?
so
Because you know what's
stuff.
interesting is that when they say like, oh, use 100% brain, that's my immediate thing is like, so would she just become pure internet? And so you're like, yeah,
Yeah, and like, it becomes very Matrix where she's in it right here and then like freezes everything and then again like travels to, and like can read people's minds and stuff, like can manipulate matter. It's just it's doing a lot. It's doing a lot
yeah,
and there you go. It's just whatever. I
Hmm.
don't know. There's
okay,
other
okay.
cooler stuff than this, I guess. Like, yeah, this is probably like a C minus, honestly. I don't know. I put it on because it was like, well, let me have something else to talk about. Haven't seen this. Um, but
Was this
yeah,
around
I
that
don't know.
time she played that movie where she was like in like Scotland or wherever, Ireland?
Maybe it's
It seems like
2014.
she was doing like a bunch of sci-fi at this. If that's even maybe.
I need to watch her version of Ghost in the Shell.
Yeah, I want to see that
Yeah.
too. But like, I want to see because it's, like problematic.
Oh, is
Wait,
it?
is it? Oh,
Like,
it
I want
is
to be
her. I
able to
was gonna say
cancel.
like, wait, isn't it?
I want to cancel
What's the
her
name? But
properly.
Wait, why?
I think
Cause
people were
in
saying it's like
the
whitewashing. It's like a story about a Japanese
yeah,
woman, and
like
so they're like, let's get
yeah,
a blonde lady to
exactly.
play her.
Yeah.
Oh, dang.
But she did a good
So
job with it. It's like I don't think anyone's faulting ScarJo.
I think so. I think they, were very. She like turned down some role after this because she was like,
Mm,
I don't want to deal with that again.
mm,
But yeah, I do want to
interesting.
see this as well.
They wanted her to
Yeah.
be like,
Maybe I'll rent it
There's a lot
on
of really
Prime.
cool visual stuff. Yeah, like it's cyberpunk, one of the original cyberpunk.
I've seen
nice.
the anime,
Yeah.
I've seen the anime.
so it'd be cool. Yeah. So yeah, it'd be cool to compare it. But yeah, maybe that would be cooler than Lucy. I don't know. Lucy was just, I don't know, just didn't
What's
work.
would you
Didn't work
score
for me.
Lucy?
Like C minus.
Damn, we gotta sign into that website. Start keeping track next week.
Oh yeah. Well, I
Well,
have a spreadsheet,
whatever. Um, okay, so you gave Lucy a
and it was really
C.
just for S's. I guess was the most important
Yeah,
thing is when we give something an S.
yeah. I'll start doing that website.
Uh, yeah. Lucy, you don't need to see it. You could pass. Passing's fine. on
Where'd you
Lucy.
watch that on DVD Depot?
No. I think Amazon. I think it. Oh, I guess HBO.
Oh, the Maxerfield.
Yeah,
Oh,
either
and
HBO
Netflix.
or Netflix. But
Holy shit!
I think
Who
it's
doesn't?
HBO though.
Who doesn't have it? Am I right? That
Yeah,
movie.
exactly. They
That
want
movie
this
gets
movie
around,
everywhere.
bro. Yeah.
Hopefully, someone gets
It's
Atomic Blonde.
that
That movie's dope.
good.
Sure, watch that.
Yeah, again, I might just have to rent them. But then that's when they go on. Like when Karina and I saw American Fiction, her boss the next day was like, "Oh, American Fiction is streaming on Amazon now
No,
for
no.
free or whatever."
Is
Yeah.
it?
I think so. I'll look real quick.
I don't think it is. Cause
I think
I was when I watched that Bradley Cooper movie, I looked up all the Oscar shit. Maybe it's coming soon,
okay.
but
So
let me see.
yeah, maybe it
I'll be
was a
mind blown.
different movie.
I swear this said
Yeah.
still in theaters. On Prime
Okay,
for
so maybe it was this.
$20
Maybe
bucks.
yeah. Maybe it's that where it just it's not streaming. It's just available.
Yeah, you can rent it for 20
Um,
bucks. That's
yeah,
that's that
which
in
you don't need
theater
to do.
bullshit.
I feel. Yeah, you don't need to rent. Like I enjoyed that movie, but I don't think you need to pay to rent it.
Yeah, but like it's also like baloney because the Oscars is next month. So it's like I kind of want to see it before. No, like if that dude won or whatever, I'd be like, oh, I didn't get to see. You know what I mean? But anyways,
Yeah.
um,
Yeah, I guess at that point.
I watched the Marvels. My second time, I think, seeing it. I think it's my first time rewatching it since we saw it in theaters, and I think I liked it more even at home. I really enjoyed it. It's very fast paced. I think it's a 145 film, and it moves very well throughout it. Bad Guy could have been more intense to make the film a better movie overall. I'll admit to that.
Mm-hmm.
But as a movie, it's pretty good. You know, you get three superheroes, two of which have had their own TV shows. Mainly one had their own like full blown show, and the other one was a side piece on a TV show. And then you got Captain Marvel, who's had her own movie. Um,
Mm-hmm.
cool. It was cool. I don't remember what I originally gave it, but I give it an A. You know, it's definitely not an S. It's definitely not an S. You know, but like rewatchability, I could slap that on in the background, and the pacing on it's really cool, and it's a lot of good visuals. You know, you got your
Mm-hmm.
a lot of alien folk, a lot of this, a lot of that. Um,
Singing
Bunch of
and
cats.
dancing.
I like the singing part.
Bunch of cats.
I'm probably sure that there's a lot of people that didn't like that. I really actually enjoyed that.
Hell yeah. Hell
Yeah.
yeah.
I thought that worked. And on second watch, I still think it worked. The cat thing too, yeah, I enjoy the cats. I'm a fan of cats. I know Jerry also is a fellow fan of cats. So the cat stuff works on
Mm-hmm.
me. I do find that to be great. The bad guy could have just been a little bit more intense. I like that actress and I thought she did a good job, but I just think they could have built her up a little bit more writing
And
wise.
it could have just been one scene. It didn't have to be like, oh, every time we see her, she's killing someone. Just once, have us see her like zap, you're dead type thing,
She
and like
starts
let
off
us
strong.
really, yeah. I don't know. Yeah, exactly. Just
Or,
give us one quick little reminder, like she means business.
Yeah.
or at
Midway
least
through the
like if she's
movie.
not even gonna be that bad, like don't make her a part of the team, but have her be a good guy. You know what I mean? Like it just seems
By
like
the
she's
end,
just kind of like, yeah, like
yeah.
have her be like, well, you've got to help. You fucked this all up, but we're all gonna pull together. Like one of those kind of stories. It's not even that. It's kind of like, all right, well, we'll go fix shit.
Yeah.
And so it's just kind of a nothing. But that actress is that whose wife is that? She did a great job.
She's with
Is that Obi-Wan's wife?
no
It's her own
uh
person, bro.
no, she's no,
Exactly.
Jared's right.
Exactly.
Loki.
Loki, Tom Hiddleston. Who is that?
Because
Middleston.
Obi-Wan Kenobi is with the Green Lady from
Oh,
Rebels.
from
Ahsoka.
Scott Pilgrim.
Ahsoka, yes. Oh, or Death Proof.
Yeah,
Death Proof.
yeah.
Rosario.
Elizabeth
No, not
Mary.
Rosario Dawson, the cheerleader lady.
Yeah, Elizabeth
Elizabeth
Mary
Winstead.
Winstead. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
because they're
Um,
both on. They're both that Jared. Great call, because they're both in Ahsoka and they're both in. Yeah, but no, that's not what we're talking about.
Tom Hiddleston.
Tom Hiddleston. Yeah.
Um,
I
yeah, 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 yeah. Nice.
like if I was gonna tier list, which we've done and I'm sure we will do again at some point, the Marvel movies. I'm not putting this up super high. I'm giving it an A purely based off. We always say B is kind of like a one and done. Like it's good and it's a one and done. If B's one and done scenario, good one and dones. This is a good enough to watch maybe every few years when you're in a Marvel mood.
Yeah, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
yeah,
that's my reasoning.
and yeah, and then just a
Oh, Sadu's
little
here.
Yeah.
secret preview compared to the movie I saw. That is also, I feel, that is a female team movie. This one by far
Yeah,
is better. It's much more entertaining, better story. We'll eventually get to that.
yeah.
I did change the title of tonight's episode to Madam Web versus Michael Jackson.
Nice.
Yeah. I figure we'll get both audiences, the musicals
Hell yeah,
people and the Madam Webs.
Mm-hmm.
hell yeah.
Yeah. Nick D.
I I finally saw the Mario movie. I liked it. I watched it in like the most un BK way ever, where I watched it in like 15-minute bursts over like a week, and
Hmm.
it was like watching like a YouTube video like each time, and so I was like, oh,
Yeah.
all right, let's forget
watch
that
it
Mario's
watch
gonna
it in
get
vertical
yeah
mode too.
yeah exactly like yeah
BK
I did
loving
watch it
it.
on a big screen, but yeah like it was funny to watch it in like little bursts like that, like it was like it was an Adult Swim show or something.
Yeah.
But I thought
Hmm.
my favorite parts of it were like whenever there was like a big when there
It's a
was like
great
a big
poster.
like set piece moment. Like I loved it
That
when
one
they were
too.
like doing the car stuff or when they're doing the side scrolling running. Like all the motion stuff was so yeah, I'd give it I want to like it's one of those things where it's like where I'm gonna break the rule that we've even just kind of established where it's like I want to just give it like a B because I'm like yeah like whatever like it was good I liked it but I actually probably would watch it again and actually just try to watch it. It's
Yeah.
hell of pretty looking. It's hell of like fun. I
But
thought
it
Chris
does
Pratt
feel
and
like a
Charlie
B.
Day.
It does. I would agree with
Yeah,
you.
like it's yeah, like I am gonna watch it again, but it didn't like blow my mind, and it is one of those things too where because I watched it when I was eating at the desk, like all of those sessions that I watched, I was, and so like it never grabbed me enough to be like, all right, well I'm just gonna sit and. It was always like in 15,
And you
10 minutes.
associate it with food. That's interesting.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So it was good. I liked
Let
it. I
me
thought
ask you
the graphics
this:
were great. I'll
what
watch.
what was your vibe on the music?
I thought it was good. I like all like it was great, but I also didn't like there was nothing that really caught me other than like Jack Black. Jack Black was great. Uh,
None of the actors too. Like you didn't think Donkey Kong or
Like I thought Seth
Luigi's
Rogen. Is that his? Yeah,
Charlie.
Charlie Day was awesome. Yeah, like I thought Charlie was great. I thought the Mario Brothers were great. I also really enjoyed all of the New York, like when they're in the pizzeria and that other like handyman or whatever who's giving them shit all the time. Like I liked all
Mm-hmm.
of, and then yeah, like we got the Tanuki suit and like in the commercial they're wearing the capes and like I just all like the little visual references. That was great.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Donkey Schlong.
And now Donkey Kong's getting a movie. Is that a thing?
I don't know. They're doing Zelda.
I thought-
All
Oh
focus
yeah,
is
yeah,
on
yeah.
Zelda right now.
And it's gonna be Machine Kelly, which I'm hyped for because he was
Super
great as
hyped.
Tommy Lee.
Yeah,
Yeah,
MGK for life.
yeah.
Fuck Eminem.
Again, didn't really care for Donkey Kong. Didn't add
Wow.
anything for me. I didn't really
What about
like him
Diddy?
doing the Seth. Who was Diddy?
I don't know.
Diddy was in it. I
Yeah,
didn't even.
Diddy's
Oh,
in
I was
it
gonna say
for
like
like a millisecond.
wow,
For like a
wow. I
millisecond.
didn't catch it.
But yeah, him just doing his Seth Rogen laugh, it was like, oh, that was kind of ruined it. It was just like that's just Seth Rogen. I don't know.
No,
Didn't really care for that.
Jared, can you go to more
But I do
actors
want.
so we can see who?
Yeah, I did. But because you said that thing, I now want to see.
I liked him as Donkey Kong. He's not. I don't think there's a.
Oh, Darkwing Duck producing.
Yeah. Yeah, I know.
I almost personally fan casting. I would have gone John C. Riley
as
or
Donkey
like
Kong.
Will Ferrell, or like Will Ferrell.
Will
or
Ferrell
like,
could have been a really
or,
good Donkey Kong. You're right.
or
I
like
think
go
John C.
crazy and you get like John Cena or you get Mark Wahlberg. Like get someone who's like, you know what I mean? Like it's like, whoa, that's Donkey Kong. Like yeah. Yeah. Not taking anything from Seth Rogen, but like yeah, he's not who I would have picked. But again, like
Dude, there's there definitely is a Diddy Kong in the fucking movie, dude.
he might not say anything, so maybe he doesn't have a character, but he's probably like there. Yeah.
They show him, and I swear they show the little girl too. I can't remember the little girl's name. Addie, if you're in chat, please sound off on what the little girl in Donkey Kong Country name is. I know you know. Don't act like you don't. I'll fucking Google.
Already good. Candy Kong.
Candy Kong.
Diddy. Jared, type in Diddy Kong and Mario movie and go to images. Dude, he's there. I swear to God, they show him. Yeah, and he's next to the girl. I found the image right here where he's next to the girl.
Yeah, I think he's just in the crowd.
There's 8 characters. 8 characters you didn't see. Cranky Kong, Diddy Kong, Dixie Kong is the one I'm talking about. What did you say? Candy?
Candy?
Candy.
Crunchy Kong. Supposedly you can see Funky Kong at one point. Kitty Kong. All right. There's a Screen Rant article on the eight Kongs you don't see, or you do see. Fats is in the chat. He wants everyone to know.
Hell yeah! Welcome.
Turn on your post notifications, Fats. You're like more than
bro.
a half hour
Everybody's,
late.
like,
That's
late,
stupid.
And then you just,
we're not gonna
also
for
don't
now
want,
on.
like, see
We're
the
not.
likes go up.
Yeah, I don't see anything.
Did you guys get the
Yeah, there's still
the
just
turtle
one.
stuff done?
I got most of it done. Yeah, there's like two more like things you got to do.
Yeah.
But yeah, Fats, if you want us to holler at you like that, dude, you gotta like at least show up on time or closer to it.
From like, subscribe, maybe drop a donut.
Yeah, drop it. Yeah. Nick D, totally. Patreon us, get a free sheet of grip tape every time you sign up for Patreon.
Exactly.
Nick D's mailing them out. Oh shit, we're hopping right into it.
We did it.
I mean, so you still have 4 things, Tubes, and then this is my last thing, and Nick talked about his thing. So, I mean, I don't have to spend too much time because are you going to see this?
I am going to see it. I think I might see it tomorrow morning with BK, actually. I might just commit to going to the early morning BK showing of Madam Web.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because I want to see it, and I don't think it's going to last long in theaters with what's going on with it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think just like I said earlier, I feel if we're just going to base it on lady superhero movies that have come out recently, the Marvels, much better.
Okay.
Like this did not, in my opinion, necessarily feel like a superhero movie. And I don't understand why they picked Dakota Johnson.
I don't know who Dakota Johnson is. Should I? Do I?
50
did
Shades
the
of
50
Grey.
Shades.
Yeah, you'd know her from 50.
And
But like
she's
I never
that's
I've
like
never
her.
watched that movie. That's like softcore porn for ladies, isn't it?
but you know that
But
movie, and
that's like
that's
her.
what made
Yeah,
her
that's her
famous.
claim.
And
It's like
Like
saying
she
she's
like
was
Kristen.
also,
wait,
yeah,
she's the
she's
one getting
one
banged
of
the
the
whole
50
movie.
Shades.
Oh,
Yeah.
she's one of the
Well,
shades.
she's the star.
Okay.
She's the star.
Nick D, have you
Yeah.
She's the
Nick D's
star.
watched
Yeah.
this movie? Nick D's a fan.
I haven't, but it's the same with like Kristen. Like Kristen Stewart from Twilight, even if you haven't seen Twilight.
No, but I've seen
Like
her
it's
in
the
other
same.
movies.
Yeah,
And
but that's that's how we know her.
Twilight's like a little girl movie, right? 50 Shades was like a ooh, right? You know.
But did you know that 50 Shades of Grey started out as a Twilight fiction?
No, I didn't
So
know
it's
that.
like they're even
I didn't know that. Nick D, how do you got all this information on 50 Shades?
dude. It's all
I've never
related.
seen Twilight
Time is a
either.
flat circle. I've seen like two or
Twilight's
three of them.
pretty funny.
Like I've seen like 1, 5, and like yeah.
There was that many? I thought there was only like 6 of those things. There's a
I think it's like
ton.
Harry Potter, where
There's-
like the last.
No,
Oh no,
there's only 4.
no, that can't be.
4. Yeah.
I said 6,
There's
and Nick
only
D
4.
said
There's-
8. Jerry says 4. Let's look it up.
Well, but is there 3 books and the last book is 2 movies? Because I'm like, no, I thought there was like a
yeah.
whole thing
Yeah.
where like, okay, so maybe that's what. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. 3 books, and the last one was split into 2. But Twilight's funny, like as a movie.
No, there's
especially,
5.
like,
There's
the
5
last one.
movies. There's 5 movies.
Okay.
4 books, 5 movies.
And they came out, they did 5 years in a row. That's crazy. I didn't realize that. They were like pumping those fuckers out.
Yeah.
They
Yeah,
from
yeah.
08
There was
to
there was money to
2012.
be made. Yeah.
They just went in.
dollars. Yeah.
That's crazy,
she was,
dude.
Fugazi in 21 Jump Street. She was one of the
Who was?
other undercover. Dakota Johnson. That's like the other thing
Oh, okay.
she was in.
That's a small ass
I
role.
don't-
That's a
I
small
don't
ass
remember
role.
that at all. That's wild.
Yeah, no. It's a
Wait. That was her. Wait, let me go back, Jerry. I'm sorry. Go back to her
she's-
career.
You know, she's a nepo baby. She hates people mentioning that. But yeah, she's Dawn Johnson, Melanie Griffith's daughter.
Ah. Okay.
Wow. Our
Yeah.
mom's friend,
Like I've
neighbors with Tom.
heard of this movie.
She hasn't done
Heard of
much
this
at
movie,
all.
Never seen it.
She's done some real underground films. Saw some like Bad Times at El Royale. I saw that. I sawa that movie. That movie was pretty crazy. With the hotel, yeah, that movie was.
I remember seeing the trailer. I never.
It wasn't
I don't know if I saw that.
it wasn't a home run. It was just decent. You know what I'm saying? Like it wasn't like great.
Yeah. Like Bullet Train.
Kind of like Bullet Train. Totally, Nick D. Great call out. It was a BC film,
Yeah.
and I don't mean Before Christ, guys.
Oh, shots fired.
Okay. Can I ask some
Yeah,
questions?
So when you said sure, yeah.
Nick D, do you mind?
Yes.
No, I don't care at all. I
She
already know what you're
says
gonna-
it's
don't care.
Morbin time.
Shut the fuck up. No, she doesn't. Hold on. That wasn't what I was gonna ask. She doesn't say that though, does she?
They all do.
No, they don't. No, they
yeah.
don't.
They all line up and say it's Morbin.
No, they don't. There's no fucking way that's what happens.
Is there any? First of all, why does Spider-Man look like a luchador? And he looks really little.
That's not
You know,
Spider-Man,
like, I
right?
feel like yeah, like it's
Yeah,
like, and he's like, can you go to him really
not
quick? So is
Spider-Man.
he's got like the reverse Spider-Man colors, like instead of
What? So,
red with black spider things, black with red line. Did I
can
catch
you?
that? Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like negative Spider-Man.
What Nick's really asking you is, can you give us a quick little breakdown of what's even going on? Just give
Yeah,
us a quick little breakdown.
what's going on here?
Um, she
Is Madam Web?
is a yeah, and so she's a paramedic with Ben Parker. And her mom was in the Amazon with this guy researching spiders classically,
Mm-hmm.
and she
And she
dies,
died.
Yeah.
and so she is an orphan in New York, and then he keeps having a dream where he sees the three girls kill him, so he's looking for them, and so then Madam Web is like, oh, I gotta like protect these girls. Is the movie?
Okay.
That's the basic movie.
So why does he have powers from the Amazon with the mom? Like
From the
what?
spider.
Why?
He got
Why?
bit from a spider.
The like spiders supposedly have healing properties and make you stronger and faster, and like the
Does he shoot webs like
Amazonians.
Spider-Man?
No, they
He
don't.
doesn't swing
He
around.
just
Okay.
he can they like climb on walls and like jump.
Okay.
So BK,
And is it like
BK,
a
we'll get to you in a
mystery? Like, will
second.
they?
BK, hold on. Nick,
Oh,
you
what's
can
up?
no, continue on.
Well, just wondering, like, so is it a mystery in the sense of like when you finally find out who that Spider-Man is, are you like, oh shit, or is it
No,
like,
it's
fuck is that?
like
It's just some
it
jabroni.
starts
You
with
see him right there,
you
Nick D.
know
He's right underneath.
exactly
He's right
who.
underneath on the poster.
That is him.
That is him
Okay.
underneath.
Okay.
Yeah, again,
Each one of them is
it's
underneath their
no
face.
It's not a
secret.
secret.
Yeah, it's not a
Okay. See,
secret.
I thought it
No,
was like.
not at all.
No,
Not
See,
at
that's
all.
what I thought.
It's in the
movie
trailer.
As an
was.
audience,
Like,
we
cool.
No, it's in the
know,
trailer.
Yeah,
Spider-Man.
it's in
as
the.
an
They show him in the
audience, we
trailer, dude.
know this is the same
I didn't see it.
person.
Yeah.
Um,
So let me
That's
ask you
weird.
this, Jer, and I don't care because I'm going to see this movie regardless. Do they make a reference to any of the other Sony pictures? Like, I'm not saying they say if it's Mobin time, but like, do they freaking talk about
like
Venom
yes,
or anything or Carnage?
So here's the other thing that again they say in the beginning. This movie takes place in 2003.
I remember
This takes
hearing
place,
that. So that's why everyone
you
thought it was like, oh,
know,
is this related to Tobey Maguire? Yeah.
but it's not because of the timeline. This for sure is in Tom Holland. And so then it's just like, well, where the fuck was Madam Web during that stuff? Because based on
Yeah,
that
we're
year
the Ultron
and this
shit.
stuff,
Yeah.
yeah, it's just a whole thing where it's like they don't know what they're doing, and it's just like, okay, if you put it here, why would? And like again, she has a line that is like, blah, that it's like, so if you know this stuff, where were you with all this? Like, I don't know.
Did she talk about the Avengers?
But
Is that what you're saying?
No,
not
Jared,
Avengers.
you could save it. You can, I'll save that.
Yeah, again,
we'll
it's
save
just a
that, Nick.
thing
Let's
where
save
it's
that. Let's
like,
save that.
like
I'll wait.
again,
That's interesting, Jared.
but
I'm more intrigued now. Jared
Is-
got me more intrigued now.
but again, I think my big takeaway
Yeah.
watching it all, which let me know if you feel it did not feel like Dakota Johnson wanted to be there, and I feel that came through in her character. Like her delivery of lines just is not great. And so it's really hard to like get into the movie, and again, and then it's not bad to where it's like, oh my god, this is fun. It's just like, oh, and it's 2 hours. It's 2 hours, and you kind of feel it once you get halfway. It drags a little.
Okay. All right.
I saw a still where there's like a close up of her, and the boom. You can see the boom mic, and it's not like, oh, the boom mic was kind of like the boom in the shot. And so yeah, I hear there's a lot of
And
that.
it's still in the movie. It still made it.
Yeah.
Shut up.
Yeah. Like
Shut
that,
up.
I saw a thing on Twitter that you can tell it's like a big scene too, and there's just boom mic.
Oh, I gotta see
I
this
also
movie.
felt there was just a lot of like weird, distracting camera movement. That it's like, oh, I don't know. I feel I should never necessarily notice camera movement in a way that it's like, what is happening here? Yeah, I don't
And
know.
so
It was weird. It was a weird.
real quick,
movie.
okay, so Madam Web. All right, Madam Web. Who that is in the comics? Who are these other Spider women? Like, are they like? Are you like, oh, that's Silk and that's Spider? Like, are they just randos or like?
Can you just
who,
go
who
back to
are
the
they?
cast listing?
I don't know. I
Yeah,
don't
so
know.
it's not like it's not like when they were introduced, you're like, oh, you know what I mean? Like you don't like know who that spider gal is supposed to be. Yeah, okay.
Madam
Why did
Web.
they have
I
a
only, I
power?
No.
only remember Madam Web from the cartoons, from the '90s cartoon.
She's the old
The old
lady that
lady in
was
the
like,
clouds. Yeah.
yeah. So it's like that's why Dakota Johnson's even like a weirder, like
No, it
what?
doesn't make
Like
sense.
what is this? Yeah, like
Yeah, and it doesn't
Doesn't
say
say their
their
doesn't say their
spider
Julia
names.
stuff.
Cornwall.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
stupid.
yeah,
Okay.
weird.
All right. Should we
Oh yeah, so Triple S
B-
banger.
BK is saying in the chat, are we going to Madam Web tomorrow? He also said Bad Batch drops at midnight. Let's go, baby. So we'll definitely be having BK on at the end of the month. Next month, maybe. Because it's going to take me a little bit to finish all that Bad Batch. And we'll have another Sith Lord BK, which will get Star Wars sound bites, Jerry, for that episode.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
We just need
Oh,
8.
Jerry, you got to mix a
Yep.
lightsaber and a fart, so it's like
Dude,
you got to get that going.
dude, that is genius. We might just need that all the time. That's great,
Yeah,
Nick D.
yeah.
Great idea.
Yeah.
May the shorts be
good
with
one.
you. We should get Spaceball quotes.
Yeah.
You know,
I'm my own
Pizza
best.
the Hut.
Yeah.
BK, I'm down. I'm gonna go with you.
I mean, Jerry just said that this is a banger of a movie, so let's do it. We might even want to catch the 10 o'clock. Excited.
I'm telling.
Yeah, empty theater.
Oh yeah, Jerry, I'm gonna post that clip on our shorts because I think that might bang over the head. We might get some views on that. Add a little Spider-Man music on top of it.
Like halfway through, teenagers came in
and made fun of it and
it
left.
was very much. Nah, they sat there and it was just like, you guys missed it.
Can I ask you one last question that you don't need to give a spoiler answer, but like, does he think he's the good guy? This not Spider-Man? Like, is he like these gals are gonna kill me? I've got to protect myself, or is he just a bad guy? Like you know what I mean?
Great question, Nick D. Great question.
Because is he like, yo, I knew your mom? Like, is there anything like that?
Yeah.
Like,
great question, Nick D.
He
without spoiling
very much. Yeah, no, he's very much just like, these girls are gonna kill me. I need to protect myself. So he's like, what am I, like, what do people want me to do? Like, because he, every night he has the dream of them murdering him. So he's very much just like, well, what would you do in that situation of like, you have the faces, yeah.
That's what I would say.
Yeah, he's just like, what am I supposed to do?
I
Like,
was
why
just.
would I not? Yeah, I know. Oh man, yeah, definitely. I don't know. I guess there was some stuff that happened. I don't know. It's not good, and stuff that they did was just so dumb. That was so yeah. There's some things that are just so dumb in it.
Oh, I'm sure it's like. Have you seen the other movies in this franchise?
I haven't. Yeah,
oh man.
But I've seen the first Venom. So like I saw the start of it, but like this is my Morbius.
But this isn't connected to. This is connected to the MCU, not to those.
I don't know. Is all that stuff is supposed to be connected?
No.
Like
I think it's
Venom. Venom. At the end of Venom 2, he gets pulled. He sees into the time loop, and he sees Tom Holland, or we assume that's who he sees. But then he gets pulled back, I think, to his original timeline. We don't know what timeline he's in. It's never been explained to us. Just Venom, and then Morbius. I can't remember what the storyline in Morbius was about that. I mean, I remember the storyline.
We know Morbius isn't in Tom Holland's because doesn't Vulture get sucked to another parallel? So it's like we know he's like Morbius isn't in the M. Morbius is his own. We know that.
Or he's in Andrew Garfield's potentially. I don't know. I don't know.
Went there.
I don't. Yeah, we don't know. We don't know.
Like they're not worth like digging.
Yeah, but we do know that the Venom in Venom 2 at the end credits, he does see something. He's in like a hotel,
in Mexico or something,
in
or
Mexico,
Hawaii. It's
or
Mexico
no,
or
it's I think
yeah.
it's Mexico. Yeah, and then like yeah, there's a weird scene. There's a weird scene at the end, but
Doesn't he see the scene of like Spider-Man just kills Mysterio? Isn't that what he's like seeing? He's seeing the end of Spider-Man 2 or Far From Home or whatever. Yeah, Far From Home.
Far From Home, yeah. I
Is that
don't.
what it? Who knows?
Mm, I don't think it matters. Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't really matter what universe this is in. Like they don't know what they're
Yeah.
doing. Like yeah, I don't know who this movie. As I text you guys, I don't know who it's made for. It's kind of all over the place.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And yeah, I stand by. Dakota Johnson was not a good choice for the lead. Like I don't know what they really thought they were
Yeah, Sony. I
doing.
just don't think Sony knows what it's doing. Like, and I think it's just like this just keeps happening. We got Craven coming up.
he does see Tom
Like, I
Holland.
don't think somehow. Okay, yeah, I
Yeah, it's Tom
don't think
Holland.
Sony Spider-Man movies are good anymore. Came out of the gate with 3 of the best.
Well, I mean that the only ones that have been good are the ones that they did with Disney, and so far all the ones that they've done outside of Disney haven't worked. You know, so
Mhm.
I don't know.
Yeah, yeah. I wonder how Craven will do.
Yeah,
But
Do you guys remember the? Oh, sorry.
definitely like low C minus. Like I don't know. Like it being 2 hours, it really was like when it was
Slog.
halfway through, it was kind of like, okay, we got like 30 minutes left, right? And it was like, oh man, another hour. And like not much I felt was added. Like you could definitely cut off 30 minutes and it would probably be a stronger movie as well. But yeah, you feel that 2 hours. You feel it.
interesting.
So yeah,
Hell yeah.
low C minus, like bordering D plus, but like
Wow.
yeah, I don't know. It's a weird movie. I'm definitely curious what you'll think.
Well, I texted BK telling him I was down to go tomorrow morning, so
Hell
he
yeah.
hasn't said anything in chat. He hasn't responded to the text. You're still here, BK. What the hell, dog?
Who's
Oh,
buying tickets?
so I watched both Wolverine films. Wolverine Origins, which was Jerry. Can you give me a year on that?
This is it's like just out of reach.
2005?
2009,
2009,
and then
and
this was
2013.
13. Okay. I have to say, neither one of these movies are very good. Just being honest. I thought for some reason that The Wolverine was a better film, but now looking back on them, neither are that great. But at least X-Men Origins is just so bad and over the top that it has some moments where you're like, oh my God. I mean, obviously, all the Deadpool thing, looking at back on it now, is hilarious. The reason the Wolverine, I didn't like that white lady at all. Her whole storyline and she's like a mutant. They don't really explain who she
Is
is.
that? I think she's Viper.
Yeah, she's
What is
Viper.
that? Like
She's
yeah,
Viper.
yeah,
I
yeah.
don't know that character. It didn't work for me. I didn't appreciate any of that. The intro of the movie with the Japan scene, and like the kind of almost like the Godzilla-esque where they were supposed to be kamikazes and they didn't do it or whatever vibe, you know what I'm saying, Nick D, that they go for. It's pretty cool. But then the rest of the movie kind of doesn't hit that same tone that they start off with. And it's just like, I don't know. This feels like more of a hit and miss because it starts off strong, and then by the end of it, he fights pretty much Shredder from Ninja Turtles, and it's not that great.
Yeah.
Where the other
And
movie,
Silver Samurai is awesome. It's crazy that they just kind of made him a mech and that's it.
Yeah.
It's like, oh,
he looks
that's
like
like a great
Shredder.
Wolverine villain.
Yeah.
Like it's like they could have done so much.
Where the other one, like it's a shit fest, but there's a bunch of cameos and kind of just like interesting things being thrown at you. Gambit's kind of interesting. The whole like
And Liev Schreiber
it's
is an
it's
amazing
bad,
saber.
Jared. It is bad. But I'm saying neither are that great. And I feel like I
Yeah.
remember people really thinking the second one was better, and I don't think it is. I don't think it is better than I think both are failures. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah, I haven't watched either in years, so I will in that
Me
since
either.
at least 10 years. So I will give you that I have not watched this one since seeing it, so
Dude,
it's probably not as good.
all of that right there,
Um,
where he fights that robot at the end. I just like, for some reason,
I don't know.
it bothered me. It bothered me. Versus
I'll
in the
take that over the Deadpool.
dude,
Like, dude, that was such a disgrace. And I don't know, like, I know you love him as Sabretooth. I do not. I never liked him as Sabretooth.
I think he's good as Sabretooth. I kind of enjoy him as well.
I don't know.
I
I
like
also
that
don't really like
scene.
those first three
X-Men movies,
anymore.
yeah. And then there's a cameo from Days of Future Past. Or no, it's not. It's what's his name? But they slightly de-age him, and he makes an appearance and picks up all the mutants in the end in a helicopter. Wait, can you go? Is that right there? Is that one of the dudes? What actor is that right there?
That's Will
This
I
guy?
Am. From
It
the
is
Black Eyed
okay. Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
BK's
Yeah.
talking to you in the chat here, Nick D.
Yeah. I'm down. Down.
I don't know. I'm not trying to stand here, Jerry, and stand up for Wolverine Origins. I'm not saying that in fact in any means. I just like I know both I know both aren't good, but now after rewatching them, I almost want to say that I think this one I might have enjoyed a little bit more, especially because the intro
Yeah.
is that first comic, Wolverine Year One or whatever, which Nick D I think has
Yeah.
and let me borrow, and I read it years ago.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah. I think it's just called Origin.
It's just called Origin, yeah. And
Yeah.
and that part in the very beginning is kind of interesting how they tapped into that. The other one just like yeah, I was sorry, I was reading what BK said. Yeah, I don't know. I give both both are a C minus at best. And I only do that because they're Wolverine films. They're really D's. Let's just be honest. They're D's.
Yeah.
I like
they
that one
really-
scene at the funeral where he's fighting all the ninjas. In that one, I like that part. And it's cool that they show the mask at the end. But
He
then
gets shot immediately
like,
in that
10 years
scene.
later.
Yeah, Nick D, you're right. Like there's some really fucking cool scenes in both the fighting scenes
But
and
yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
Because a lot of it is practical effects too, especially in the Origin one. There's a lot of practical effects, which is what makes it kind of funny. Is a lot of like them floating in. You could tell they did like with wire, and like
Yeah.
we're now used to like the Marvel Disney where they like CGI them flipping in, and it looks a lot cleaner the way they're doing it now. But they do these like practical effects where they kind of like soar in. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's
Like when they showed Sabretooth,
like
like, and
yeah.
it's like you could just tell that's wire work.
Yeah. It's kind of like it's interesting to see it now. You're like, whoa, that's like it looks different.
Yeah.
Anyways, yeah, I watched those, and I watched those just because the Deadpool 3 trailer came out. I'm all hyped off of it, and this was a way to like continue the hype.
Did you guys see
I did
the
not see it.
X-Men 97?
I did. I watched the trailer.
Yeah.
I'm hyped. It should be cool.
I'm hyped. Yeah. Bleeds dope.
The guy from the first 3 movies. Wait, it was a different dude that played Sabretooth?
Yeah, he's a wrestler. I don't know his name, but yeah, he's like a wrestler.
In the other X-Men movies?
Yeah, from he's getting like with the long blonde hair, and he's like massive. He's like way bigger than Hugh Jackman. I don't think he's in the WWE.
Oh yeah, that guy.
Either main.
Okay, yeah, I do think this guy did a great job.
Because it was all I don't think he had too many lines. He was just kind of I think he's just in the first.
No, I think he's in. He's at least in the. No, he's got to be in the second or the third one for sure.
Oh, he is in WWE. Was it WWE? WCW.
WCW. One up. He was only in the first one?
Just the
That
first one.
the
Okay.
game from Wolverine's Origins was
Wait,
so sick.
but wasn't the character in all of them? So did they switch actors after the second movie? Is it a different actor?
Is he in
might
2
have.
and 3? Like I don't even know if I remember him in. Like maybe he is, but I don't know.
BK said the guy from the first three movies. So he's trying to claim it was one guy, but clearly it's not. And now we're not even seeing the character. Oh, we're diving into this, guys. We're diving into it right here, live on the show. Was Sabretooth in all of the X-Men movies? And if so, was it the same actor? So far, it looks like he was only in the first movie, and it was one actor, and then a different actor in Origins. And that's the only two times we've ever seen Sabretooth on the big screen. Nick D, you know what I'm saying? Was he, because he's not in first class or anything.
Is it Last
No, yeah.
Stand is the third one?
Yeah, Last Stand is the third one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was 6.
He's not in Days of Future Past.
I think he's just in
Interesting. So, BK, is that what you were talking about? Because we only see Sabretooth in one.
Sabretooth is so sick. Like that's one of those things that it's like Marvel, if they're about to like drop X over the next like decade, it's like get a dope Sabretooth, build him up, don't kill him in the first movie.
Jason Momoa.
Like have like a real awesome get someone else. And then Sabretooth will be all like, no. That's not like get someone like I love Jason Momoa, but not for Sabretooth.
MGK.
All right.
Brock
There we go.
Lesnar.
MGK. Dude.
I
That
think
would be
this guy.
Oh, the
he
Reacher
also,
dude. Yeah, Jerry's right.
Dude,
Reacher dude would be perfect.
because he's like
dude, and
He's
big
massive.
guy.
Yeah, he's a big guy. Yeah.
did you know how like people are talking
Yeah.
about how they want Harry Potter to play Wolverine? Which, I don't know, like whatever. But if they did a comic accurate Wolverine where they got like a little teeny tiny guy, right, who's all buff, and you got someone like Jack Reacher for Sabretooth,
Dude, this
that
Reacher
would be
dude,
cool as shit.
Reacher homie's good. He's beast, bro.
Yeah.
He's a beast.
He's a good bad guy in that new Fast and Furious. Ooh, spoiler.
Oh yes, Nick D. Totally.
I remember as I was saying it, I was like, yeah, he was
Yeah,
good.
no,
I'm
you're
like,
right.
oh, he started
You're
out
right.
as, like, yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot. That makes
It's
me
whatever.
feel
We can spoil it. That's old news now.
Yeah.
Wolverine movies, not the best. Great to see. They're fun to watch because he's so good as Wolverine, and that's why I can't super knock him, because he's just so good as the character that you can almost like look past all of like the shittiness. You can almost is what I said there, but yeah.
But like this one again, he's very shredded. He got super shredded for this one. He's looking fit.
He's looking super tight in both. Don't get it twisted, Jerry.
And then he bulks up for
he's
Logan.
Like, I don't have any other X-Men that I need to like compete with. And most of these posters, his shirt is off.
Mm-hmm.
They really went that angle.
Yeah, the Dennis Reynolds.
And they show the bones in that one too, which I thought like that one references to Origins, which is interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I watched this
poster.
Yeah, this is a pretty good movie. It's directed by Jake Johnson. I enjoy Jake Johnson. I've always thought he's pretty funny. It's got the Sandburglar in it. It's got some other cool cameos and stuff. It's a great movie where he's kind of a deadbeat loser type of fellow. Almost like a Big Lebowski type. And then he falls into this weird scenario where Sandburglar like takes him, is like, hey man, this TV show wants you to be on it. And then like, this is all in the trailer too. The show is like, hey, we're going to try to kill you. and you have 30 days of us trying to kill you. We can't kill you if you're next to somebody. Like, they have to be like within like a certain amount of range of you. They explain it.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the movie. And it's interesting.
It's like Running Man and The Big Lebowski mix.
It's interesting. And it's like a dark humor movie. And it's mainly your fault. And then he meets that chick's been in a bunch of different stuff. Kendrick something.
Yeah.
Anna Kendrick.
Yeah, and she's really good in it. She's the main. I mean, it's the two of them. Yeah, and I would give it I give it a B. I liked it, but I probably won't rewatch it anytime soon. It falls into that category as we've discussed earlier. I would recommend it if you're looking for a kind of a dark humor. It's lighthearted, but it's that the style of comedy is dark. It's dark humor for sure. Because you're dealing with death as the main subject line here. His buddy here is homeless. You know, it's a lot of that kind
That
of
dude's
shtick.
hilarious. Yeah, that guy's hilarious. I see him a lot. Leave. Yeah, that guy's great.
Yeah, so there's some good moments in it. And the Sam Burglar has and he's playing himself. So he's like, hey man, he's just like
I'm Andy Samberg.
He's the celebrity like that works for the TV show or whatever. So yeah, he pulls up. He's like, "Hey man,"
That's awesome. That's awesome.
And Jake Johnson, whatever character he's playing, like the way he's like, "Oh, you're," and it worked really good. I liked it. I like their little shtick that they had. The sister too. I've seen her in a bunch of other comedy films and stuff. Yeah. Oh yeah, and his
Christopher Lloyd
plays his dad.
Hell yeah.
So that's interesting. I haven't seen him pop up in a minute.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, and Gata from Little Dicky, he's in it as well. And I like that show. And he was great. He's amazing on Little Dicky. So awesome that he's getting other roles. All together, because Little Dicky I saw got canceled, or not.
What?
I guess not picked up for another season. Yeah, same with Tacoma FD also got not picked up for another season. They're done. They wrote a whole spiel and were like, well, we're gonna start shooting Super Troopers 3 anyways. So they're like, we're not out of work necessarily. We're just not out of that show. Is how they preached it.
Yeah.
But anyways, I super sidebar there. Yeah, I give this movie like I said, a B. It's an unusual. It's a new storyline idea, kind of. You know, it's an interesting kind of like. Yeah, like I said, kind of almost got like a. It's not the Big Lebowski, but in that same kind of genre of film. You know.
Okay. Sounds dope. I like Jake Johnson.
Available on Hulu. Yeah.
Nice. Just nice, smooth transition.
When
for Smooth Criminal.
Yeah, and when you talk about Michael Jackson, you gotta let one riff real quick before that.
How was this?
So this was my birthday gift, even though my birthday isn't for another couple weeks here. I'd claimed I wanted to go see this for a hot minute. I think we went and saw even Book of Mormon. They were already maybe promoting that this was coming out to California or SF. And I was like, oh man, I really want to see this. So I'm sure it's already been in New York, Jerry, right? You might have seen posters or not. Yeah, I don't know.
Probably.
It takes place about him, and I guess there's a documentary. I'm gonna watch it at some point that MTV made, which is featured in the fucking musical too. But it takes place with him practicing for the Danger Tour. Practicing. The end of the musical is his first Dangerous performance, and it literally ends with him like, you know, he's about to come out and do the performance for the first Danger live show, and the musical ends. You feel me? So it's literally all about how he's prepping for the Danger Tour, and they do some flashbacks.
Yeah.
like his memories of like the Jackson 5 that way, so they can incorporate some of those songs into the routine. And there's a kid that played him as a young man, so then the main Michael that you're following, the dangerous Michael, will like kind of step off to the side, and then there would be like a routine of like a classic number. But the main focus of the whole entire thing is about the Dangerous tour and how he was investing hella personal money into it. It was supposed to be the world's, at the time, I don't know if it still is or whatever numbers it broke, it was going to be the world's largest tour. And he had to put up, he had already spent so much money and got like Pepsi to sponsor it or whatever the fuck, that he even had to like put a second mortgage on Neverland Ranch. And that was like a big deal. Like, and that's like happening throughout. Like, he's also yelling at his fellow, you remember when that documentary came out right before he died? Because he was, remember how he, right before he died, he was practicing to do another tour. It was like the same thing.
Yeah.
And that documentary movie came out about that, and how you saw him like yelling at the piano guy. It's a lot of that, where he's like, you guys aren't doing the dance right. And the dude that plays Michael gets the voice and like the motion straight. It looks straight out of the movies. You're like, hey, it's Michael on stage. You know what I mean? Like, this dude is well versed at it. And he had the look with like, it's the long hair Michael with the bun, the white shirt, with the black pants, with the socks pulled up. You know what I'm saying? It's like that version of him.
I know it's because like when you're introduced to Michael Jackson, but Dangerous is like, that's me. Like, if we're doing a tier list, that's the era. That's
I agree.
The best Michael Jackson album, the best songs, the best like look, the best dancing.
That's when we were
Dangerous
kids.
Yeah, exactly. Like 91. I'm looking at it now. Dangerous is an amazing album.
Nick D, if you feel that way, I recommend.
I'm gonna see it.
It's only there for another. It's only there for another like week, I think. Yeah, talk to your girl and try to get tickets for next week or this coming weekend, because it's leaving. That's why we went this past weekend, and that's what I was gonna say. The reason we went before my birthday is because it's already gonna be out of. It's at the the Orpheum or whatever. It's SF.
Oh yeah. I saw.
Oh, it's going back to New York, Jerry.
I think it's through the 25th, next 5 days.
Yeah.
Yeah, my mom's birthday's on the 25th. Yeah, I mean, I'd recommend it. I loved it. I was talking to BK, like his sister-in-law saw it, and she was saying like, "Oh, best musical she saw." I would agree. I really, really liked it, and I would say that. But the reason I wouldn't say it's my favorite or the best one I've seen is because I like one that isn't like a biop that I don't know. Like, the tracks are actually written for the musical. Like, I still think Book of Mormon's so special because it's like the only way to see that's this. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, all the Michael Jackson tracks, and I told you it's Dangerous, so you know what songs he kind of plays. He plays a lot of the songs off Dangerous. And of course they throw in a Thriller. Of course they throw in a few Jackson 5 tracks, and ABC. Of course they throw in those, you know what I'm saying? But like,
yeah.
I think the other musicals, when they're not based off already existing music, they feel more special because it's like, this is what they were made for.
Yeah.
I don't know if that makes any sense, but that's why I still think for me,
like I think
Book of Mormon tops. Yeah, for me.
Yeah.
Well, it's playing all year. Come out here, buddy. We could go see some Michael Jackson.
Yeah, it probably would just be easier to see in New York. Yeah.
Oh, in September, Jerry?
Yeah, running through September
8th.
I'd recommend it, Jerry. Get you Nick D's out there, whatever you guys do. Like, go. If it's coming out there, I would recommend seeing it because it was really cool. Yeah. Especially if you do like that album in particular, but just Michael Jackson in general. If you're a fan, you're gonna enjoy this. It was a packed house.
See you tomorrow.
It was a packed house.
Was there cool merch? Did you get anything?
There was some cool merch. I did not buy anything because I'm no longer buying T-shirts.
Okay.
There was a dope T-shirt though. They did have a single sparkly gloves too, and I didn't do that either, Nick D, because I don't know what I would do with that. Back to the Future.
Wear it.
20th. 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 20
Is there
Saw
a
that.
Beetlejuice musical? Did I make
There
that up?
was. No, yeah, there is. There's a Beetlejuice.
I want to see that. Dude, Little Shop of Horrors. I love Little.
Yeah, at least say there was.
There was
At
a
least it's
Beetlejuice. There was.
not
100%.
playing here. Like the
We,
same way Mean Girls is no longer,
Yeah.
and then
I want to see.
the Phantom of the Opera is no longer going.
That's insane. I love. I
Yeah,
saw that when
that
I
was
was in
like
New
the
York.
longest.
Harry Potter. I would like.
Yeah,
Back to the Future. That's out in New York though
saw
right now, Jerry.
that. Yeah, saw that.
You saw
That's
Back to the
cool.
I want to see
Future?
that.
How was
We
it?
talked about it.
We did.
It
Okay.
was cool. Yeah, like the set was cool, and like the car was cool. Like the way they did the car and stuff, that was really cool. The theater was lit nicely. And yeah, the actors, they like nailed the characters really well.
Oh yeah.
Hmm.
Hell yeah.
Um,
Yeah, I love a good musical.
what I was looking for.
It's really cool to see, especially with Michael Jackson. The one thing I'll say too, though, is that it is cool. Like I never got to see him live, and you are seeing like a really good version of it. You know, I know it's not the real deal, but it's like it is a really, really, and that they got the dance numbers down. They're doing the
Yeah,
whole
high production.
high production exactly. Like it's really cool.
I want the thing like this that I want to see the Britney Spears one.
There's a Britney Spears musical.
Yeah,
I think I heard of that.
it's it's like her songs more. It's like a concert production.
Oh, okay, and they just
It's
dance
already
kind of to the
over.
numbers.
It's already over.
Yeah, that looks all right, Jer.
Nah, trust me, it would have been. Because again,
Boy.
to me, it reminds me of like Six, where Six was 90 minutes. And because it was just songs, it wasn't like, hey, here are scenes and we're going to act. And it's like a 2 hour thing and an intermission. It's like, nah, this is like a quick little movie, 90 quick minutes in and out. Thank you.
But how
Moving
much are you
on. Where
paying? How much am I paying for that 90 minute? Or
I don't know.
A couple
I'm
$100,
not,
I bet. I bet
I'm
it's
not an
at least
accountant.
100.
I'm just saying, if I'm paying a couple hundred, I want the two plus hour. Give me the whole fucking thing.
Nah, dog. Not when you're trying to like, you got to use the bathroom during intermission and there's the line and stuff. And then, like, if
And you're like, oh my god, they're playing
any,
Toxic. I can't leave. I can't leave.
I do admit that when it's crowded at one of
but
those, the bathroom scenarios are always pretty poor taste.
Dude, I want that sweater. It's Broadway, bitch.
yeah, I mean, you can still buy merch.
Yeah.
But can you? All right, with the Michael Jackson one, can you buy merch from the Michael Jackson one?
Yeah, let's see some of this MJ.
That's what I was trying to do. There it is.
Oh,
No
yeah, here we
way.
go. There's the glove. $35.
Keychain.
That shirt's pretty sick though. That red shirt is dope.
That magnet's
Wait,
cool.
scroll down. Is that it? I like that shirt, Dick D. That one right there.
Yeah.
I thought that one was
cool.
pretty cool. It's because the Dangerous album cover too.
Mug.
So
Oh,
did the
yeah.
stage look like the album cover? Did they ever
At
do
the-
that
at the
from
end.
that video?
At the end,
Dick. Yeah. Because what video is that? Just leave me alone.
where he's on the roller coaster. He's on the roller coaster, and it looks all like
Yeah,
paper
it's
cut mache.
Leave me alone.
Is it leave me? Yeah,
Yeah,
leave me
dude.
alone. Yeah.
Banger.
I don't know why that
Banger.
reminded me. You guys were talking about Dune earlier.
Yeah.
Episode 93 of Dudesy spoils it. Do not like the story of Dune. I now know everything that happens in Dune.
I already finished.
Like even
Dune.
from the book, like the book.
Yeah,
like,
because Chad has read it, and Chad was just like, "Oh, and so this is how it ends." So, like, if you are into Dune and you watch Dudesy, do not watch episode 93. There's no warning. Chad is just like, "Oh, and this."
Did you see they got in trouble? And that thing got pulled off the internet.
Yeah.
Jeff Carlin.
Yeah,
Or Jeff Carlin. What's his name?
George Carlin.
Yeah.
The George Carlin shit got pulled off the internet
Yeah.
for your doozy updates.
Yeah.
But yeah. That's just that's a cool magnet. That's a super cool one.
Oh, that's a magnet. That's a cool magnet. Yeah, they do all that
Yeah, I didn't.
stuff, dude. He does the lean forward. He does the yada. They do all. He does all the things.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I didn't realize that it
Does he
was
smash a car with like a
No,
bat?
no,
him.
they. Okay, they don't do all the things.
Well,
Nick D, you got
that's
me.
from Bad. Well, that's from Bad though.
Mm.
That's not from this
Oh, he doesn't.
era.
But he doesn't do that in black and white. My bad. Yeah, I thought he also does that in black and white, but maybe not. With the because
Uh,
isn't the Panther come out? Like, aren't him and the Panther beating up a car? Isn't that a thing?
he does. Yeah, I still thought that was off of Bad though. I don't
I
know.
may it might be like he had that idea. I don't know.
Um, yeah, I didn't realize it was like it focused on him prepping his tour and that. So it's like, oh, that's kind of interesting.
And that way they
Yeah.
avoid a lot of. It's not like it's his full career, because if they did his full career, I feel like they'd have to
They'd have to
touch.
write a song about all the controversy.
Yeah, they have to touch on a lot of different things. They have to do like the Man in the Mirror or
Yeah.
something that's like a very controversial song, or something of that extent. I don't know. So with picking one tour and that's the thing too, is like part of the storyline of the entire musical is that MTV's there filming him the whole time. And he's kind of pissed the whole time that MTV's there. He's like, and these cameras are always on me and they're following me. And then like that's part of it. And they literally say that it's MTV, which I thought was so interesting.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah.
Mm.
and then if you look it up, there is a documentary, I think it's an hour and a half, that MTV came out with about the Dangerous tour. So
Was he promoting the Dangerous tour when he did that Super Bowl thing? Remember how we looked that up a couple of weeks ago?
that
Like,
I
was
mean,
that what he rented it for? Because that was
I
Pepsi. That was the same time, right?
I don't. It might be Nick
Rented
D.
what?
The
'Cause
for
remember
Super Bowl halftime.
he was the first like artist to like do the Super Bowl halftime, and so I just wonder like, oh, is what he was playing like a medley of Dangerous songs? It seems like it would be. Like, I wonder.
Mm, yeah, somewhere there's like the list. I'll find it at some point.
There's a Prince joke in there too. That was kind of funny.
Hmm.
About like, if I
Oh
don't
yeah, there you go.
if I
Cool.
don't do it, Prince is gonna do it. He's gonna steal my idea and do it, kind of thing. Yeah.
Yeah. Black or white, we are
Jam,
the world.
Billie
We are
Jean,
the world.
Black and White, We Are the World.
Jam.
The world.
Damn it, so
So
good.
that is dude, the Jam performance, Nick T, so good, so
Jam
good.
is so sick.
Yeah, Jam is a dope one. Jam is one of my faves.
Um,
Yeah, it was a
the
great. It's a great
vlogger-
show, man. It was a great show. Really cool. I think better than I enjoyed the Tina Turner, but I think I like the Michael better because I grew up with it.
Mm.
I didn't grow up with
Mhm.
Tina. I mean, I know her music, but it's not the same.
Dangerous was a
Yeah.
moment.
Like, yeah, this outfit, the white shirt outfit, he does all of it. Like everything from this album is what he does. So
Yeah,
there's
yeah.
some awesome outfits.
In the video where they raise the gun up to him and he's like, puts it down. This era of Michael Jackson, a little bad.
Yeah. So that was my my full review of the Michael Jackson musical. I wish I could have given a review earlier to get more of you to go see it, but
Mm-hmm. I mean, I definitely think I will see that by September 8th.
Yeah, exactly. It's
Okay.
like I imagine I need to go out to New York. If I go out, I'll see it.
All right, that's what I like to hear,
'Cause, yeah,
boys. Go
I
see it.
do. I think he has some of the best choruses like ever.
And like here's
Some-
the thing too, is the guy performing, he didn't do anything to anybody, and he's doing a great job
Yeah.
performing
Yeah, yeah.
those songs.
Yeah, exactly.
So support.
So
him,
yeah, support
not-
the cast of the show.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it's not a Michael thing. It's
I do think the Jackson
SAG.
I do think the Jackson family produces it though. Yes.
I'm sure that
Yeah,
they have to.
probably.
There's no way this could happen without it.
Yeah.
They're making money. Unless did he
I
sell
thought
his?
someone else.
right?
Yeah, I thought someone
I was gonna
else
say-
owned it.
No, but
Didn't,
I'm saying that I think that they told some of
Oh,
the
this is-
stories or whatever. If you look into it, the Jackson family
Oh.
is associated with that musical. I don't
Yeah,
know
yeah.
anything about his
Yeah.
estate or any of that. I'm sure his estate also had to,
Mm.
but I'm pretty sure like the Jackson family, and that I don't know if that means Janet and the brothers, the sisters and the brothers, or if
Yeah,
when
yeah.
they say
Or, like,
that, do they
Joe.
mean Or do they mean
Wait, Joe's dead?
blanket,
Oh,
parrot?
I think so.
No, Joe and the mom and dad are dead.
Are they?
Yeah, they'd have to be. They'd be like they were like our grandparents'
Maybe like
age.
100. Yeah. Yeah.
Easy.
I don't know if I don't know if Michael's mom is. I don't. Who knows?
Look it up. I'm pretty sure they're both passed.
But yeah, his for sure. I could also see. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it'd be
his
Blanket,
kid.
Paris, and Prince Jr. or I mean Michael Jr. or whatever would be the ones receiving the money. Hopefully,
Yeah, 2018.
and the mom.
I don't know. She's
93.
alive.
She's still alive.
No.
What? No.
Yeah.
93.
I
She's
was
still
looking-
alive.
I was looking at her husband. Yeah.
Interesting. And what is there? 3 kids or 2 kids? It's 3 kids. Yeah, 3.
3.
Yeah,
Three.
Paris, Prince, and BG.
Joseph.
Blanket. Yeah, Blanket. That's what I thought. Okay, so yeah, it's Paris, Prince, and Blanket. Yeah, Blanket's 22 now. Crazy.
World.
Paris, I swear, does music or something, doesn't she? She's 25. She does something.
Yeah, I saw her.
Oh, she's a model, actress, and singer. Yeah, she does music.
And I feel like she maybe she just released something because I feel like she popped up on my timeline for something like daughter of Michael Jackson releases new album or I don't know. Like I feel like I saw something about
She
her.
signed to Republic Records, so she has an album deal on her own, which is pretty interesting. And then what is Prince up
Is it
to?
really on her own?
Well, I mean, it's on her own in the sense of like, like it wasn't like that's not the studio her. Well, yes, I agree. Yes.
I mean, I think just for like, somebody that famous for their kids, it is always a thing of like, oh, is she good enough? Was she able to get that on her own or this or that?
I will say as soon as this episode is done, I'm gonna check her out on Spotify. Let's hear what Michael Jackson's daughter sounds like. I'm genuinely curious. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have that interest with.
And Prince.
Yes,
I feel
wonder,
it's like if they were good, I almost feel like
we'd know.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, so
yeah.
Prince is his full name is Michael Joseph Jackson, is Prince.
Cool.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And he's not named after Prince, right? That's just like because he's the Prince of the Jacksons. Like, right? He's not named after the artist.
They refer to him as Prince because Michael is the king of pop.
Okay.
Right. Yeah. So he was
because for a second I was like, dude, did he name his kid after Prince? Like,
no. His name is Michael Jackson. He's Junior. Yeah. He was named after his dad.
Is Blanket's real name Blanket? Like that's like on his birth certificate?
No, Blanket's real name is BG.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. But I think Paris's real name is Paris. Yeah. Interesting enough.
What's your favorite, both of you, what's your favorite Michael Jackson? I think mine might be In the Closet from Danger. Or I also do really like Leave Me Alone.
What's that? What's the song, the music video where what's his name? Chris Tucker's in the beginning of it.
Jam is also great.
Jam is amazing.
Yeah.
It's one of his like later songs.
I really like that song. You know what I'm talking about, Jer?
I know
You Rock My
video,
World. You Rock My World.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but that song, I really dig that song.
That's a great one. I also really like The Way You Make Me Feel. Oh, dude, what's the one with Eddie Murphy in Egypt?
Yeah.
Do you remember?
Yeah, that one's great. Yeah, Nick D. Do you remember?
Is it all Egyptian in the show too? Like in the show?
Uh, no, I don't. They don't do like a full blown Egyptian thing now.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe dangerous.
The guy, yeah, dude, dangerous. She's got the look. Oh, that's She Drives Me.
Dude, the You Rock My World. It's not just even Chris Tucker. It's also Michael Madsen plays the bad guy in the music
Oh
video.
yeah, I forgot about that. I forgot. Yeah.
It's a full blown movie.
Mm-hmm.
I'm watching it right now. It's crazy. It's so over the top, bro. Dude, Michael Jackson was so
And then Macaulay Culkin's in Black and White, right? Isn't he the one who played the music too loud?
like the
Maybe
music.
I'm tripping.
Yeah, no. You're right, Nick. You're 100% right.
Oh, okay.
The music video production value, like celebrity cameos, like you're saying, Nick, like he was on a different level, man.
Yeah, yeah. For sure.
Wow, I can't keep watching this. It's so good though. That I'm gonna go with that as my favorite song and video. Like that whole that one's a good one. Then the Chris Tucker and Michael Madsen cameo and stuff is like
Yeah.
super good. Yeah,
You know what song is also just like amazing? With Janet, Scream.
yeah,
Scream is
yeah.
so
That's a good
good,
one. That's a good one,
dude.
dude.
Yeah,
He was a hit machine, bro. He was a hit machine.
yeah.
He really was. All right. Well, we can't just sit here and just continually
Exactly. It's like we'll come back to a tier list later
blow
because we're
Michael
just
Jackson.
listing songs that like.
Oh, that's a Nick D. Great comment. Let me look, Nick D. We don't have to do it tonight, but let me just look.
But yeah, like hopefully there's at least an album, or if there was a music video one, that would also be amazing.
Yes, a Michael Jackson music video one, and we could watch little snippets, of course on
Yeah.
mute. Michael Jackson albums, Michael Jackson music videos.
Perfect.
Ooh, but like to be honest, like the one thing that's hard about it is I don't know those videos good enough to be like, oh, that's this
Well, yeah,
video.
give us a like a little bit of time. We'll just bang through a bunch of Michael Jackson videos so we know. You know what I mean? Like that's fun. I'll hell of do that.
Yeah,
Dude, in the video when he's dancing with the Elephant Man skeleton, like he's like when all the tabloid shit saying stuff about him, and he just puts all that in the music video. Like it's like that was also pretty punk rock back in the day.
yeah.
My favorite dog movie is probably Man's Best Friend.
Ooh, I didn't see it, but I know what you're talking about.
I forgot we even that was out. I feel like that was so long ago, but yeah, that was a question of the
Well, because I
night.
Googled it and then never got a chance to actually like scroll through. And it's like, oh, I love that movie growing up.
Wait,
The
what is
dog,
Man's
like,
Best Friend? I thought
where
you were
the
talking about the
dog can
Channing Tatum one.
shapeshift. No.
Man's Best Friend. What? What is the movie is?
This one. Hold on. Screen share. Or you're already looking it up. Seems like.
Oh shit, dude. That's so funny. I would have never remembered this movie like that. I would have just completely forgot about that if you'd not brought this up. Wow. Definitely remember.
I'm looking at a list of
It's
like
not a dog movie, but The Thing. That's got a crazy ass dog.
Turner and Hooch. I really like that one.
Turner and Hooch. Yeah.
Turner and Hooch is a
Hooch is a
classic.
that
It's a
dog
feel
is all time
goodery.
dog.
Yeah,
Louis Sir.
I'm gonna go with Turner and Hooch. I don't remember what I said originally, but I'm gonna go with Turner and Hooch. Although Beethoven, I think maybe that's what I said. Beethoven is a classic.
Mm-hmm.
Marley and Me, stupid.
I never saw it.
Overrated. Stray was dumb. Isle of Dogs isn't bad.
I like Isle of Dogs. Cujo.
Oh,
Cujo's
Best
a
in
good movie.
Show.
Best in Show
Best in
is
Show.
amazing.
Ooh, that's up there, dude.
Best-
Probably the best
That
one.
might, yeah, that might be
Yeah.
it, dude. Best in Show. War
Yeah, yeah,
Dogs
yeah,
is on the
yeah.
list. I think that just is a pure accident,
What about Old Dogs with Tim Cool
right?
Man Taylor
Great
from
call out.
Old
Yeah,
Dogs?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Nick D, that's a good. Yeah, exactly. If we're just putting in movies with dog name,
Smart one.
Alpha Dog. I see Alpha Dog too. They put Alpha Dog
Alpha Dog.
and
Yeah,
Reservoir
that's
Dogs on
hilarious.
here. This list is just
Dude, Reservoir Dogs. That's a great dog. Yeah,
Reservoir Dogs is a great dog movie.
yeah, yeah.
BK doesn't agree with you about Marley and Me.
I think it's overhyped.
I've
I think
heard
it's
I've
overhyped.
heard it's terribly sad. I've never watched it. It's like one of those movies where I'm like, oh, is this gonna make me cry?
I'm not going to deny that
Yeah,
it's a pretty good movie, BK. That's fine and dandy, but it's overhyped. It's not the ultimate dog movie, as we've just proven. It's either, um, what do we say, Dog Show
Best in Show.
or Best in Show, and what was the other one we liked? Starch and God,
Starsky and Hutch. Yeah,
Turner and
or not
Hutch,
Starsky. Yeah, yes, yes. Starsky and Hutch
Turner
is
and
also
Hutch,
great.
Turner and Hutch.
Do it. Yeah,
And I mean, if we want to get sad, Homeward Bound, especially Homeward
yeah,
Bound 2, where they're in SF,
yeah,
Lost in
yeah.
San Francisco. Don't ever forget it, BK. How dare you? I don't know. That's all I'm seeing here for dog movies, Jerry. I don't know about you. You're doing any more?
Yeah. Balto was cool.
I never saw
I never saw
Clifford.
it. That's George Clooney, right?
Maybe. I don't know if I actually knew that.
Yeah, I think
So
he's
I saw that when I was
dog.
younger.
What about Beverly Hills? Beverly
Wo-
Hills Chihuahua.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I never saw any of
I
those.
The
yeah, I
Wolfman with
remember
Benicio
it.
del Toro. From Dog.
I see Clifford the Big Red Dog. I never saw that, and it looks digital.
I like those. I like those books.
Yeah, I did as a child as well.
I had to see
Airbud.
Airbud.
Simone is chiming in with Airbud. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, Airbud's a classic. But
Beethoven.
Airbud's like a classic. But all the following movies, like I'm looking at it right now, they got World Pup, Spike Back. What else we got here? Seventh Inning,
101
Fetch.
Dalmatians.
Oh,
BK, great call out.
which one? The live actions or the anime?
Golden Receiver.
Just any of them. Just that. Yeah, just that franchise.
Golden
Like, oh yeah,
Receiver.
forgot about those.
I like the new Cruella de Vil with
Receiver,
Emma
yeah.
Stone. Mainly
I
'cause
wanted to
it's
see
got
that. I
Emma.
never
Oh,
saw
dude,
that.
Disney Plus, Nick D. It's worth a watch.
I meant to watch because that was like the beginning of the pandemic, right? Wasn't
Yeah.
that like the first streaming
Yeah.
movie? Yeah. Yeah.
Shaggy the Dog wasn't bad too. But you know what a great movie is? And I know we're on dogs, but That Darn Cat, that's a Disney classic. It's like a 1960s
Have I
film.
seen this?
That
That
Darn 1965 with Dean Jones.
I have not.
Fucking
I have not.
ultimate classic movie. You want a great Jerry,
I
you
gotta
want a
check
great
this out.
cat film?
Mm.
And they remade it. They remade it later down the road.
Yeah, there's Christina Ricci, 1997.
And let me tell you something, Nate D. Doesn't hold no
TV original.
Dean Jones was a class act actor. Let me tell you guys something, right?
Yeah,
Dean
yeah.
Jones.
Yeah, yeah.
Dean Jones was a class act
Yeah.
actor. You don't know
What's my
shit
favorite
about
Dean-
acting unless you know about Dean Jones. Yeah, Jerry, we're not ending the episode yet. Pull up Dean Jones on IMDb. Let's get into it real quick. Real quick. I know
Yeah.
BK cares. We got BK here still, right? Okay, BK. We're
Yeah,
gonna.
let me just
Oh, and
switch
Fats. Let me show you something.
screens.
Dean Jones. This is a class act actor. What a career. And he lived a long time. 1931 to 2015.
Oh yeah.
Last movie in 09. What do we got here? Oh, he made a cameo in the 1997 That Darn Cat.
Hell yeah.
So don't
Yeah,
let's not
yeah.
get it twisted. Did a little. Oh, he did some
Queer and
Batman and
Present
Mr. Freeze.
Danger. Beethoven.
Who's in Beethoven?
Batman and Mr. Freeze. Hell yeah. He's in one of the greatest dog movies. Herbie Goes to Monte Carlo.
Carlo.
He did all the Herbies, didn't he?
I don't. Probably. That was just the last one I saw before scrolling down to his TV. I wanted to see what he had done for the
A
Silver
Wonderful World of
Well.
Disney. Murder She Wrote,
Saved by the
The
Bell, Hawaiian
Computer
style.
War. Oh yeah, The Computer War Tennis Shoes.
Oh,
That's a
the
cool
Ugly
name.
Dash Hound is also a great movie.
Johnny Quest. Shit. Yeah.
Oh yeah, he did. Yeah, he did the Love Bug. Is the Love Bug is the original, uh, Herbie of the Herbie franchise. Oh, Snowball Express. That's a classic. Sugarlands Express, classic. The Shaggy DA. Oh, that's a classic, dude. Herbie goes, yeah, yeah, yep, dude. He did all the Herbies, of course. Herbie, yeah. Pff, what a career, dude.
Was he Herbie?
No, Herbie's the car, Jer. Come on, Jer.
Oh, like
Was
was
he
he the
Herbie?
voice?
No, Herbie doesn't have a
The
voice. He
the voice.
no, it honks
I
and
thought
it
he
it
no. What
honks and
about
uses
the
its
Lindsay Lohan
it
one?
no,
No,
bro,
no,
no,
no.
the
The Lindsay
Lindsay
Lohan
Lohan
one,
one.
he talks.
No, I don't think so either. But pull it up. I don't think he talks in Lindsay Lohan. He doesn't talk in the OG one. Dean Jones, though, what a class act.
We should get a tier list of car movies. Like we still got to watch Christine. Like
The
who
car.
suggested that? Like years ago.
Just type in. Does the yeah, Herbie car. What's the car that the with the black car?
Knight Rider.
Yes.
Knight Rider. The shit.
Orphans.
It don't talk. It don't talk.
It was only back where I live, with the orphans.
I'm telling you.
Why is he talk? Oh,
He was man, wasn't he?
oh.
Yeah, it was the horn, like I said.
Oh,
It's the horn, like I said, dude. It's the and then it has a subtitle.
They're communicating.
I said that it did that, and then in later things it had like windshield wipers, and it would like move the windshield wipers, and they'd be like, "Oh, Herbie." Oh, now we're gonna look at the best car movies.
I was just hoping there was.
Because Cars the movie
Quick
is
little list.
yeah. Knight Rider.
Never saw it.
You never seen Cars?
Never saw Cars.
Oh yeah, Roger Rabbit. That's a great
Dude,
car.
Yeah, dude.
That's a great
Hell
car.
yeah.
Transformers, no, not so much.
Optimus Prime's a
Bumblebee, Bender.
Bender. Oh, what about
Doc
Racer?
McStuffins. What?
Speed Racer? That's a cool car.
Oh, Speed Racer, and that's all about cars too.
Yeah, yeah. Steve.
Herbie.
Yeah. Herbie goes bananas. Everybody's talking about how he talks.
No.
Rustin Justin.
No. Turbo Teen. That's Fats' favorite.
Are they making a new Biker Mice from Mars? Did we see?
Isn't Ryan? It was
I
rumored.
feel
Or was
that
it
is
just
like,
the boys?
It's like rumored that Ryan
I like
Reynolds
it.
is doing it, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That he showed interest, I guess, is like what the article.
I'm pretty sure.
mainly
Yeah.
says. All this
Biker
from
Mice from Mars.
Dean Jones, from this fine
Yeah.
actor, Dean Carroll.
Dean Jones walked so that biker.
He was a class act, man. He was a class act, and he
Yeah.
shouldn't be forgotten. He did Broadway as well, dude. I said he did Broadway.
He did
Some musicals in his day.
handful of things.
This is when actors were actors, if you know what I'm saying. This is he got into it right when the talkies came out.
Yeah, yeah. An
That's
OG.
That's not even true.
Cinema history.
I'm just throwing out shit now. All right, clearly it's the end of the episode because now I'm talking about the talkies.
Shiloh, BK, good call.
Right
Shiloh.
when the talkies started. Dean
I know
Jones.
Jer enjoyed it. Jer enjoyed that talkie comment.
Talkie classic, yeah. Nah, I
Talkie
feel
classic.
that needs to be the new thing that it,
Shut up, bitch!
Yeah.
Yeah.
the talkies. Yeah. Good stuff.
Shut up, bitch.
Super excited for you guys to see Madam Web,
Madame Web.
We got an early morning wake up call, Madam Web.
which is good. Because I also was like, what's the soonest I could see it? Because it's like, I didn't want to go at like 2:45 and be there for 2 hours. So I went at 12:30.
Is there an after credits banger or no?
Mm-mm.
You Googled it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, I think we gotta get music. We gotta get music. We gotta get intro, outro. We gotta get some tunes, man.
Shut up, bitch.
Oh, yeah.
The OverTheShow.com.
That should be our thing. Is that it's like, all right, guys, it's time for us to.
OverTheShow.com.
And then you play the rock clip. We just cut it.
Yeah.
Shut up, bitch.
Jer. All right. Now,
So I think the big thing to remember is we need a lightsaber fart noise for the next BK episode.
Yeah.
and some other Star Wars, I'm gonna pull some stuff from what do you call it?
Let us know in the comments what sound bites you want us to have.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna pull some up from the fuck did I say? Spaceballs. Jesus, man.
Spaceballs. Yeah.
Jesus.
Maybe
Also-
some Family Guy.
I have to bring it up, and I know we're trying to leave, but like speaking on The Rock, have you guys seen that he's totally bad guy now? Like, and they're doing like
Yeah.
they're doing like the Nation again vibe.
I don't
Heard
know
about it.
anything other than I have heard that that he's playing like a heel, but I don't know anything.
You remember how back in the
But
day
so-
it was him with D'Lo Brown, the Godfather before he was the Godfather, and they were the BK would know what the hell I'm talking, or Fats, the Nation of whatever. They had a group name, and they're doing that same groups right. They're doing the same thing, but it's with all of his like nephews who are still in the yeah. And he's wearing similar outfits that I saw
I'll
a
say that.
comparison. Yeah.
He like instead of the shirt, it's now a vest.
Yeah.
of
It's a
those
vest
Yeah,
version
yeah,
of it.
yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah. Like,
Is
that's
it
the
Nation of
coolest thing, I
Domination?
think.
Yeah.
Yeah, Nation of Domination. They're doing the same vibe as that. I saw someone, they took a photo because they did the same thing in the ring where they're all doing like the fist in the air. And someone took a photo of
Yeah.
like the other night. Yeah, right there. It was a photo of that next to the photo of back in the day when they're doing it. So they're kind of rehatching literally when his career started. Like when he first got popular. He's trying to do that
Which
again.
I kind of like that's what everyone's doing right now is
He's going for a reboot.
falling back on nostalgia and a reboot. So I kind of like it. That's cool.
It is. I do think that WWE was genius to have. They actually listened to the fans. People were like, dude, we don't want to see him in the main event. That is stupid. We want to see the other guy. We want to see Goldust's brother in the main event. And they did it. They actually pulled him out.
Yeah.
And now I'm seeing a lot of people speculate that The Rock will fight Triple H. Because The Rock still needs
Hell
to
yeah.
be in
Hell
an
yeah.
event. And they built it up. If you've seen these images right there with Triple H, that's right after it gets taken away from him or whatever. He tells Triple H that he's a bitch and that he needs to get the company in order. He knew it was obviously happening. He's also now part owner. So clearly they're trying to build up a storyline where him and Triple H aren't getting along. It seems to me that
Love it.
even though Triple H is also retired, Triple H will come out of retirement to fight The Rock if it's going to save the company from this whole Vince McMahon bullshit.
And dude, if they had it reffed by Stone Cold, holy shit, that's how you make $1 billion.
Yeah, Nick D, you're totally right. You're totally right. Or
You know what I mean?
hey, you want to
Mick
make
Foley.
you want to make $100 billion? You talk Vince McMahon actually coming out and doing it.
And repping, yeah. And he has the sleeves cut off. Remember when they would be the ref and there would be
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think McFoley's coming out, dude. But that would be interesting. I think.
Does he still work for them in any capacity? Is that a thing?
I think if Mick Foley's coming out anywhere, he would probably pop up at AEW. He does like
okay.
he does autograph sign. I follow him on Insta and stuff. He does a lot of autograph signings.
Yeah.
It seems like he does the like the convention circuit. He pops up at all like this like San Diego Comic Cons and all that kind of stuff as like a celebrity appearance.
The next time he's in town, we go get an autograph, shake his hand. McFoley is hero.
I think they're wrestling right now in the Bay Area. Like last night's episode or Monday's was here, and so is tomorrow night or whatever. It's actually here in the Bay right now.
BK, also get WWE tickets for tomorrow.
Yeah.
We want to see Madam Web in the morning. Close it off with some. Would it be Raw? No, I guess SmackDown, because if Raw's on. Yeah, I guess. Is SmackDown still a thing?
Yeah.
I don't know, but
Okay.
I think it's on Fridays.
BK's about to be put on timeout. He's just randomly doing Star Wars posts now in the
that
chat.
was
I don't
such a
know what.
mistake. And I said leave a comment, not the chat. So wrong place, BK.
Wrong place, BK.
Chats.
BK, if you could leave all that
Boost.
as comments, we would hella appreciate it.
Boost the algo.
Yeah. Until then,
Shut up, bitch.
that goes out to BK. All right. The Rock, I was wondering if you guys had seen all that because I know you guys kind of follow. It's interesting.
I'd heard it, yeah.
Yeah.
I'd heard it.
All right. Well, we'll be back next week.